holding in his arms.
Started there. We should be live right about now. So, Phontomen, if you would like to go ahead and please grace us with your introductory skills.
I was just going to be broadcasting in the Mech hangar. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to MechWarrior Living Legends. I am your wonderful host, Phontomen, and I am here on the front lines of update 8.7. Oh, wait, no, 9.0 at the last second.
Yeah.
I'm also
I had to
here
redo
with
a thumbnail.
I'm also here with Shivaxi.
Hi.
And we also have two developers with us as well. We have Andrew and Korn.
Hello.
That was your cue to. There you go.
Audience.
They're not used to the spotlight.
I know. We're also live streaming. I'm gonna be posting this up later on. This is a pretty massive update. We have new mechs, new vehicles, new sounds. Why don't Korn and Andrew? Why don't you guys walk us through everything that's sort of like been done while me and Phontomen go and kick some ass.
Yeah, let's just move on here.
I'll wait for you though. Get a mech and everything.
Right.
Andrew, go ahead. You can start off with your stuff.
With my stuff. Oh man. There is a lot that has been done on my side of things. Yeah. The first things I actually did was that the partisan and the demolisher and also which one am I missing right now?
A lot of vehicle updates.
Got new.
Long Tom.
They got long Tom. Got new internal combustion engine sound because the variants we are using are actually more internal combustion engines instead of fusion engines, so that was completely switched out.
Yeah, as I understand it, there's a lot of like sound updates in this patch in particular.
Yes.
Speaking of sound, I'm going to actually turn the game down just a little bit so I can actually hear everything.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I'm also taking one of the new variants of the Osiris here that comes with two rotary autocannon 2s, and I'm kind of like really excited to play this. I'm going to just quickly mention that two of the new mechs, one of them is my favorite mech, like one of my favorite, it's a heavy class, the Argus, which I'm going to earn some C-bills, and that's the first thing I'm buying as soon as I can afford it. That and the Cauldron-born is brand new as well. And we're on a new map, I should also say. Welcome to Oasis. This is
terrain control Oasis, and yes, we'll have Shivaxi running around in his pocket assault mech.
That's what I do. That's what I do best. You're gonna be a vehicle man because I'm really terrible with I'm pretty much terrible with anything but the mechs. The mechs is kind of like where I'm most comfortable. So.
Yeah.
Well,
and on the vehicle front, we have.
I think.
Well, Korn, go ahead. You're a developer.
We have a bit of a delay because of the cross-country-ness here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the new tanks I think you would like a lot is the Rommel tank. Now the Rommel is like a hybrid between a Oro and a Demolisher tank. It goes as fast, if not a little bit faster than the Oro, but it has nearly as much armor as a Demolisher tank, but it only weighs 65 tons. So it's a frontline striker that can pack quite a hefty punch.
Yeah, it's lacks a bit in the weapon department to balance it. But yeah, it's a really good machine, especially because it carries a new exclusive Sampa artillery.
And that hurts a lot.
Rapid fire long toms. I didn't think I would ever see the day.
We also got new weapons, the Hag, right? Which is, what does that stand for again? Because the Hag is actually not a weapon I'm familiar with.
Yes, it's a hyper assault gauss cannon exclusively developed by the clans.
Okay, I'm very curious to use that.
It's kind of the equivalent of the rotary autocannon of the inner sphere.
It's a rotary autocannon Gauss rifle?
In a
sense, oh my god, that sounds awesome.
That actually shocked me.
Different tech base, but it works completely differently. If you try it out, you will see that, yeah, just try it for yourself. It's an interesting thing.
I'm stepping on Phontomen, sorry.
Oh, well, that was actually one of the questions I was going to ask. What mech or vehicle actually has access to a hyper assault gauss rifle?
Yeah,
because
there is there is a Black Lena variant that has hyper assault gauss. It's a 20 variant.
Okay.
Then the Ebon Jaguar has access to it. And the Daishi has the mightiest of all. He carries one variant carries the hyper assault gauss 40.
Oh dear Jesus.
There is also
there
the
is one
Summoner
Shiva,
and Shadow Cat.
Right, and there's one Shiva that carries the 30 as well.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I see.
Oh boy.
As we continue here, I'm assisting Shivaxi.
Yeah,
taking out. He just got killed by his favorite mech, and I'm just
I
gonna
did.
leave now.
I need to.
That was an Argus, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a little technical
that's-
difficulty.
And that
I
is a
just need
Rommel chasing me. I'm gonna go now. But
Also,
yes,
don't.
the
1 second. Sorry, had to minimize the game. I'm a professional streamer. Nobody question me.
Do not forget the
I had to
heavy
turn you guys up,
PPC for the
sorry.
inner sphere.
But Corn, repeat that because Shivaxi actually has priority speaker, so it's actually kind of hard to hear the other guys.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
do I-
There's also the heavy PPC for the inner sphere.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right. Heavy
Which it-
PPC is a new,
Yeah,
is a
the
new
heavy
weapon as well.
PPC, the heavy
Which
PPC
is-
Yes.
is basically a normal PPC with twice the damage and a much higher reload time,
Yeah.
recharge time.
Right, because if we needed an AC-20 equivalent of a PPC, we have one now.
Yeah.
And to make Shivaxi's
and,
day even better, one of these Arguses comes with a heavy PPC.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
indeed.
I'm happy about this.
As I'm trying to figure out exactly, what I'm doing here, I'm continuously running into these absolutely immortal palm trees that are stopping my Chevalier at max speed.
Yeah, you know our trees are dangerous. Don't get too close.
The trees are actually hedgehogs in design. They are built to stop mechs and tanks.
That can even be more dangerous than that.
But the Rommel and Regulator are the two new ground vehicles, which I'm going to be trying out as soon as I actually have enough money and actually manage to do competently well.
Yeah, I probably should show off the new vehicle as well. Which one is it again?
Well, the Rommel.
Regulator?
Rommel. Okay.
Yeah, and the Rommel tank.
Yes, the Rommel tank and the Regulator hovercraft, which
I'm very happy with the engine sound I created for the Rommel tank.
I'll be looking at
It
that.
sounds mean and powerful.
But while we're running around here, Corn, Andrew, why don't you introduce yourself to the people in my audience who have absolutely no idea who
Yes.
you are? So please, tell us a
Hey,
little bit about what you've been doing with MechWarrior Living Legends and what exactly you do.
Yes, we are the sound team of MechWarrior Living Legends. I'm the lead sound designer, and Korn is a sound designer. He creates the raw sounds that I put in the game and make beautiful sounding, basically.
Ah, okay.
But you've also
And-
made some good sounds.
And I have
You've also made
recently also picked up the job of visual effects designer.
Were you the one who did the new laser hit effect? Because I actually really like that hit effect.
No, that was before. That was the one old dev that returned shortly, but then unfortunately disappeared.
Oh.
What Andrew did make is all the new impact effects for missiles and autocannons, and the new nuke effect,
Yes.
which is absolutely outstanding.
Oh, I can't wait to see
New
that.
nuke effect.
I need to see that.
Yes, it's not only the visuals that are new, the sound is also completely redone for the critical explosion.
All right, Phontomen, we need to make something go critical ASAP.
Yes, we need to. Unfortunately, I misjudged something because the sell prices for vehicles have been changed, and I have sold my damaged Chevalier instead of repairing it, and now I don't have enough money to actually
I just saw
get
that.
anything.
Oh, there was actually a nuke right next to me, and I sort of missed it.
I didn't see it from back here. It's not bright enough. But there are a lot of other changes aside from just new content under the hood for this patch.
Do we still have like an overly bright nuclear explosion? Or
Does the screen
has
turn
it been
white?
toned down a little bit?
It has been toned down a little bit, but you still can't see it, because that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to
I gotta
block
kill!
the vision.
Sorry,
Alright.
I killed something.
So that basically stays the same. It's a tactical element that you actually cannot see too well when you are looking at the view.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. That was very
There's also-
obvious, but well, it was kind of theatrical, I suppose, with the
It
entire
was, yeah.
appeal of it.
Very.
It's just sort of like, and the mech is going nuclear. Everyone needs to move very quickly or die.
Get this kill.
Well, that is still kind of the same. You don't want to stand near a dire wolf and it explodes. That's still not a good idea.
I am. Oh god, I'm dead.
Shivaxi is continuing to die, and I am slowly jump jetting towards the front line.
This is how we play. I run in and I just kill myself, and you're the one who actually tries to like be effective.
Yes,
that's a
Thorn
new.
actually talked about the new impact effects. Every weapon that's ballistic or a missile weapon now has a surface-appropriate impact effect. That
Huh, so-
hasn't been in here before.
So when I shoot
Yes.
like a metal wall, concrete, or like sand explosion
Yes.
dust isn't gonna come out.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So the
If
impacts.
if you see something wrong, then it's a map issue. That means that the material hasn't been set correctly. And since nobody has actually been working with this kind of quality standards, this might happen quite often.
Okay.
Yeah, all of those community maps that will have to be updated so that everything must be perfect.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
boy.
Who will
That's
update
awesome.
Slurm?
Don't expect
That'll be
that.
fun.
I mean, a lot of community maps, the cry files, the sources are simply lost.
Well, the loss
Hello,
for all
everybody.
time.
Hello, Serpentis.
Hello.
Hey, nice to see you all.
Oh, hi, Serpentis.
Hey, hey,
I'm also just gonna quickly mention for everybody in the chat room watching the stream right now. I have a link in the description for this is free, obviously. Download it. It's out. Come play. It's freaking awesome. Oh, there's a whole new launcher
Yes,
too now.
and
You can
no-
update the game right from the launcher. Yes, thank you. Finally, we've been waiting for that for a while.
Yes, we are very happy that we can now distribute the game like this.
Yeah.
Very, very
Yes.
happy.
That's much more effective. I think that's why the main reason it was not called 8.7 anymore and actually called
And we got no
0.9.0.
microtransactions either.
Yeah.
And it's been idiot proofed.
No loot boxes. Just come
Yeah.
and play. Just enjoy it.
Yes, and I'll be providing a link in the description for this, well, in this video for the download. It is an all-in-one installer. It is just download, install, and play.
Yes.
And there really
crisis fund.
isn't any excuse why you aren't playing this game, especially if you happen to be a fan of MechWarrior. Just kind of put MechWarrior Online down for a little bit and then come play vastly better
A little
game.
bit.
Yes.
Cough.
Actually experience a real battlefield atmosphere that has never
I'm
been
lost.
seen in any other MechWarrior game.
Yeah, that's pretty much a pretty good way to summarize it. This is, in a way, point blank the best MechWarrior game there has ever been in terms of multiplayer and
I
in
would-
terms of scale.
I would
Yes,
agree.
actually, I would call it a BattleTech game. It's kind of a misnomer to call it a MechWarrior
Yeah, I was
game
gonna say because
That's true.
you have everything: infantry, tanks, VTOLs, aircraft. You know,
This is,
Yeah, if I
this
But it
is...
works.
to be
BattleTech:
quite
Living
honest,
Legends.
If I was around in the original dev team, I would heavily advocate to call this game BattleTech: Living Legends.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
we're
is-
right at the enemy base here. I noticed. We've
That
pushed
is
up quite a
true.
bit.
There is, with the addition of everything is, well, not just mechs, it is more, well, the tabletop game than, yeah, any other MechWarrior game has ever
Ooh,
been.
That was. Hang on. That was I'm a little moist from that. That was a sexy Lycos reload sound. Holy crap. That sounded really cool.
Yes,
No, I'm serious. That
we
sounded
actually-
really cool. I need to hear
Yes.
that again. Hang on.
That, oh boy. I'm currently
We
attempting
had
to
replace that sound
do
for
something.
certain reasons. Let's just say it.
Yeah. I had to rebuild the Gauss rifle sound from the ground up because
Cauldron
it sounded
Barn!
way too similar to MWO's Gauss sound. That was just a... Yeah. No-nos.
remove. But now I'm trying to take out a cauldron.
Oh, God.
Well, ow!
I got a tank that just came over the blah, blah.
Well,
Phontomen,
minus
where are you?
that, I was on the front line. I was distracted by a solid gold Ryokan, and I got sniped by
you're
a
very close to each other,
cauldron
I saw
sword.
that.
I'm fighting a regulator right now. I don't know what this guy has, but it fucking hurts. Oh boy, and I'm dead. Woo. Well,
That is the regulator. Huh.
damn.
Oh yeah, the Chevalier also got a completely new engine
Oh,
sound because it is a fusion engine vehicle, so that one got completely redesigned as well.
I saw a bit of a
Okay.
bug there. I had a floating, I had a sliding cauldron born flying around.
So,
there.
Yeah,
So, yes.
that sometimes happens when it doesn't want to really update the position.
Yeah.
Then the
I
animation
noticed
just
that.
fails and it slides around. It's a bit weird looking.
Can I take a new? Hang on. No, I can't afford one of the new vehicles yet. Okay.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't either, but, well, I was trying.
We joined the game a little late is the thing, so we started a little late here, but
Right, yeah, everybody's
Well,
already
that-
running it around into good
Don't
things.
forget that that also gives you bonuses, because if you join late and shoot heavy assets, you get more money for it.
here
see,
I know.
this
I'm
is-
gonna I'm gonna take the Poomer G with 8 flamers. I'm on
You
it,
see,
boss.
this is just sensible game design in that kind of respect. And honestly, it's kind of shocking that most games that sort of play like this don't have balancing features like that. MechWarrior Living Legends is kind of a very strange gem, not just because it's a a BattleTech or MechWarrior related game, but also just generally in a multiplayer game. It's actually, well, fairly balanced and sensible in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
It's just that it's kind of unfortunate that it's on the Crisis engine,
Unreal
which
Engine
causes
4 when?
quite a
The
few
code
problems.
makes you cry.
Yes.
Oh, I'm running in the completely wrong direction. That's cool.
Let's just finish this thing first.
Yeah.
Well, the other nice feature that we've implemented is the ammo dump system, which is going to help a lot with people running on like with one autocannon shell left in their gun, and they're like, all right, what do I do?
I always wanted that. Yes.
That is
always-
very
I
inconvenient.
always wanted that because you
Thomas,
could do that in like MechWarrior 3 and everything too. You had ammo ejection, you know.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
waiting
So-
for
Noma,
that.
that is, you're talking with the force reload. The ammo dump is actually dumping a reserve ton. This is more helpful when you actually misboard your ammo. When you
Yeah, if you have the goals, dual goals, Vulture and buy SRM2
Yeah,
ammo.
yeah.
Oh, right.
actually
Right.
should we introduce Serpentis again? Serpentis is of course our beloved community.
Manager.
Your title slips from me right now.
Yeah,
English is a hard language. It's okay.
I'm
Sorry.
the guy who keeps the team together and
Yes.
shouts at people when things need done. So.
Yes, I know
Oh,
Serpentis
Anargus!
personally by running into him
Help!
several times over the course of recording.
And he
Yeah,
is also
sorry
the
for the
person.
developer abuse on the last video.
Absolutely horrifying developer abuse. This man is.
Yes.
This man should be
Yes.
brought against a tribunal for war crimes.
No doubt about it.
Okay, well, I think I made a terrible mistake. I'm just gonna sit here. Well. Okay, the 8
Yeah,
flamers
he's-
on an Uller didn't really work out for me very well.
He's
Uh-oh,
also the
wait,
man
wait.
I was gonna say
That's a
hello
nuclear
to
puma.
some people in the chat. Hi, Glenboy, Alois,
Yes.
Salty Scyther. That's an interesting name.
Ooh.
Gareth, Direwolf. How are you guys? Phantom, I see you. Leave the stuck tank. Oh, that was Phantom in the stuck tank I was trying to flame to death.
Well, I just watched a puma go nuclear. That's very pretty. I mean, the explosion itself, it's not as eye-rapey, but it's more contained in the screen, so you can kind of just take in the whole thing. It's easier to
It's
watch.
actually the nuke scales now. If you shoot a small mech, you will get a smaller critical explosion.
Oh, it's
than when
based
you
on the
shoot
mech
it,
size too.
Yes.
That's
yes,
awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it plays for light and medium mechs a different sound than it does for heavy and assault.
Ooh.
Does the damage scale with mech class as
By the way, I
well?
like
Yeah,
one
the
thing
splash
that
damage.
Shivaxi picked up in the notes is like pulse lasers may randomly fire another pulse. It's like best feature ever.
I like that feature. No,
Random.
It adds some
random
variation.
additional DPM.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
variation.
you
It's like
could
rolling that
say
crit
that.
chance, you know?
Yeah.
MechWarrior Living Legends now has crit rockets.
Yeah, that's been a bug since I think the beginning of time with Living Legends. I like that. one.
Yeah, it's been around a while.
It would be awkward if the missiles were doing it as well. Like if fire 2 RM20s and then random one missile just comes flying out at the last moment.
The bonus missile.
Yes.
Not the bonus missile.
Someone made
Missile
a
21 coming from who knows where.
It's missile stacking, of course.
Are you talking about these glasses, Mr. Bones? Do I have to put these on right now? Okay. We're streaming like this now. I just put on the deal with it shades.
Okay, I seem to be
Actually,
getting
that might
killed
be-
repeatedly, so I'm gonna take something heavier.
Yeah,
Something that might
I'm
be-
running a Hollander right now.
Something that might be easily missed on the visual side is that we got new ATM launchers.
Let's see
Yes,
here.
new models. The 18 models.
Yes, they're completely their own model now.
I was
Can now identify ATM
Oh god, I'm gonna
launchers,
lose this
no
battle.
problem.
well, I was just looking at what to buy, so I'm buying the Ares with ATM 6s, so we shall see.
And I'm dead. Ooh,
Ta-da.
again, I'm dead. The deal with
Aw.
the shades didn't help me.
Oh, okay, they're hexagonal. Kind of.
Yes.
Alright, that's identifiable.
Yeah, you don't have to like look. You don't have to like wait for them to fire now. But like, oh, those are ATMs. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. They're like, I'm not going to
Oh.
be able to get away from those.
I can buy 2 of the regulators. I'll try the C here. It's got an Emmer M40. I like Emmer.
You see, Shivaxi, you've been dying repeatedly, yet you still have more C-bills than me. So it's
It's
your
just how
assumption
it
about
goes,
who's better
you know?
at the video game right now is
I don't know.
it's being proven wrong.
He's shooting the
I just
big
run in there
stuff,
and mash
that's
the
why.
Alpha Strike button, man. You know, I don't have any skill here.
The Alpha Strike button.
Yeah.
I have one single
Yes.
kill.
I have...
Also, the machine gun bug for water, I believe, has been fixed.
Well,
Andrew?
Oh,
guess-
you mean where it, like,
like-
kills your frame rate to negative 10 FPS? Or you literally shoot water with machine gun, you go backwards in time?
I made the machine gun impact effect on water as slight as possible.
User disconnected from your
If it is
channel.
completely taken care of, if, I don't know, 20 people shoot into water, I'm not willing
If 20
to bet.
people with 40 machine guns shoot at the water at the same time, I
If they
can't
try
help
and
you.
crash the server, they
Yeah.
may actually succeed.
Hello, Ugly Wretch.
Add
Yes,
like
Phonto
that.
is here. And yes, there are
But
new
it's-
mechs. I'm just gonna repeat it again because I think most people are gonna be interested in what the new mechs are. It's the Argus and it's the Argus
Yes,
and
the
the
M Jaguar.
Cauldronborn.
M Jaguar.
Eben Jaguar, if you happen to be a dirty clanner.
Yes. Is there a clan name for the Argus?
Yes, of course.
No.
For the Argus?
Argus,
Oh, it's an
yeah.
inner sphere.
Oh no, the Argus, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clans do have a name
The
for
clan
Ow.
It's
for
called a
the
factory
Cauldronborn
disaster.
is the
No,
Ebon
Phantom!
Jaguar, but it's
Phantom,
like
my
sure
loyal
the
subscriber. No! Ah, fuck.
yeah.
I'm so bad in the. I got stuck and I can't even. I also
Funny.
am
Yeah,
having
he-
trouble difficulty seeing through the deal with the shades. I need to take these
He
off.
Well-
had the Rommel, and yeah, you wouldn't get through that armor anytime soon.
Yes, and
yeah.
of course the Argus isn't. The Argus is in Innisphere mech, so it doesn't get a cool tribal name.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Well, even
I'm gonna sell out a little bit and be like, can I has C-bills, please, with some extra Z's
Credibility.
in there? Yeah, no. I have honor.
I remember when you,
We're on
I remember when you
Innersphere, so
tried
it's
that
fine.
I remember when you tried that last on one of your streams. You like waited for 2 minutes and no money came in.
Yeah,
I would've-
that was bad. Phontomen,
Alright.
I'm gonna sell out with you. Can I get some C-bills?
Well,
I'm a lad.
well, I just hey, where did those? Oh wait, no. So I got an assist. Yes, so now I can buy all of the regulator variants.
I need.
Yes.
I need an Argus. I really need to buy one.
But I have to look at this very, very suspicious regulator A with a very familiar name and a loadout that I think I may have suggested once or
Oh,
twice.
just one Gauss
thinking
rifle
back.
on
No, it's the one with one rotary AC5 and
Oh,
three
that.
three
Yes.
streak twos. That's actually a nice bonus as well.
That,
but
that
it's
looks interesting.
I am interested.
I'm gonna stick with Mechs because I'm not really good with anything else.
I still want one of you guys to take the Regulator G, the land submarine.
Regulator G. Land. What is the Arrow 4s? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh God.
I would take
It's
that.
a
However,
skirmisher with a single arrow 4 launcher.
That sounds awesome.
yes, the
actually.
nuclear submarine.
Oh, I wanted to ask. Are there, did you guys design cockpits, new cockpits for the Cauldronborn and Argus?
yeah,
Yes,
they all have
there are
By the
cockpits
cockpits.
for those.
I'm happy.
The
basically all
Argus
the
is
mechs
styled
we're
in the
doing,
Draconis
the
Combine.
new stuff we're doing. We're
Doing
gonna have full
completion.
cockpits for it. They're gonna be
That's
completed fully.
amazing.
The only reason some of the
I need
mechs,
working monitors in
of
my
the
Mad
old
Cat
stuff
Mark II,
don't
man.
have-
I need working monitors in the Mark II, please.
Yeah, maybe someday.
we will
Please.
get around to
And the
that
Cougar.
eventually.
I just noticed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Puma.
Well,
We'll
Super
have
soon.
eventually.
But the Puma has windshield wipers.
It does have
Kind of
windshield.
looks-
Yeah, it does look like that. Wait, let me get a kill assist on this. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew.
But yes, continue on about the modeling efforts.
Got him!
We're going to have
I killed the Cauldronborn!
screens.
Sorry.
Well, good job, Shivaxi. But yes,
Yeah.
we're going to have actual detail in the cockpits. You can actually, well, I mean, come on, guys. MechWarrior Online has working monitors in the cockpits.
Their
You gotta-
monitors
gotta
are
keep
just
up.
placebos, though. They
The
don't
thing
like,
is, they
the
only
I'm
graphs
pretty
don't
sure
do
they're just
anything.
gifs.
Some of the mechs here
No.
don't have fully detailed cockpits. It's just because they didn't get finished. But
Right.
all the assets we're working
Oh,
on
God.
now, we are going to finish.
I'm actually stuck.
Finished and they're released, so that's definitely gonna happen.
All
The thing
right.
is, since we have
Oh my
now the
God.
new the thing is, since we now have the new
That
infrastructure,
was
we
bad.
can actually push out things very much faster. If something
Yeah.
is finished, we can just release it now.
Yeah, we're.
Oh yeah, with the
gonna
new
most
launcher,
likely-
that's definitely
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
We're
That's
gonna
awesome.
try pushing for more frequent updates as well, because it's much easier now. Like previously, we had to like do so many RC tests for all of the installers, and usually something would break.
Just be
But
careful
now
about
it's just way
approaching
easier.
you know, version 1.0. You want to keep it at like
Mm-hmm.
0.9, 0.02, 0.9 point, you know, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we were
Always
Start
trying to
incrementing
go
your
to-
builds. You know?
Yeah, we have probably
0.9
to just go
reoccurring.
to 0.1 no, again, 0.10.0 to at some point.
You need more decimal
0
points.
point. We're still working on this 0.0.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, a living, breathing game is much better than a dead guy.
Did you just die?
Well,
Dead guy.
Fonto, where are you?
Shivaxi, I just crashed to desktop.
Oh,
Oh
yay!
my god.
That's your favorite thing to do ever, isn't it? I know how much you love that.
I even put the game on 32-bit and DirectX 9.
64-bit you want,
64
not 32-bit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be an issue.
That's a problem.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'll be right back in a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Some people run better on DX10 and DX8. It's
Oh
really
my
weird.
god.
It's just
Serpentis!
how it works.
Whoa! Whoops.
And then he crashed.
the karma
Very
got me.
good. You
The
killed me
karma
and
got
then
me.
fucking I watched that.
Oh, my purpose in life has been fulfilled. I can crash now.
Hello, Locacious. Odd Job. S626. Oh my god, these names. Please come up with the most. I can't. I butcher
Unspeakable
every
name ever.
Yeah, please. Come up with a name that's even harder for me to like. I can't pronounce. I butcher everybody's name. I'm so
Wong.
bad at like trying to pronounce.
By the way, thanks everybody for watching this. Thanks everybody for playing this. It's really amazing to have so many people around for MechWarrior Living Legends again. It's really great.
Yes.
Definitely.
This is,
Well-
this is why
well,
we
good,
continue,
because it's a
and
good
this is
game.
what this is the gratifying part about it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing it for.
Oh, we have
All the
Rick Goon.
blood.
Blood,
Excuse
sweat,
me.
tears,
Stop
I
dying and
sacrifice
kill
with caffeine.
someone. I'm being yelled at. All right, I'll stop dying. I'll get good. I'm sorry. I've just been kind of running around and being excited like a little kid on Christmas.
He just wants to get his Argus. He just wants to get it as soon as
Implying
possible.
that I'm still not a little kid inside.
We know, Shivaxi. We know.
So, I'm running the Uziel now. I'm gonna actually try to earn some C-bill so I can get the mech I want. And once you get back in Phontomen, let's actually try to like team up and do a little bit of tacticalness here.
I was thinking that I just gotten enough money to buy a regulator, and then I proceeded to crash in the field. So it may still be out there. If anybody sees a blue regulator, it's mine. So just leave it where it is.
Oh come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Keys
some
are in the
Oh,
ignition,
God.
but please contain yourselves. Do
odd
not
job.
immediately salvage it.
Odd Job, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you down. I walked up on a vulture by accident here, and he has dual Gauss, and it hurts a lot.
This is
Yeah,
not
that
going to end well.
Actually, well,
That
hang on.
hasn't changed.
Doing okay. Ish. We'll see. Nope, that was my center torso, and I'm gone. Okay.
Okay. So
Let me try that again. Oh god.
inner
Okay.
sphere. Where? Okay, it would have been somewhere around Delta 3. Where did I leave?
I've been asked to
We've been
try to
hijacked.
pronounce a new name in the chat called Christopher Christophen Brockens Flocken Watson Kaskai. Got it. Nailed it.
What was that?
That was amazing linguistic abilities.
Absolutely.
What that was.
Wait, guys, everybody hold your breath. I have enough to buy an Argus. Oh! I have all the Arguses.
Woo.
Okay, God, what do I take? What do I
Awesome.
take?
Okay.
What has
I
heavy
can
PPC?
actually go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy PPC. Heavy PPC.
Heavy PPC. He says.
Found it.
Okay.
The B. Okay. Let me just look at the other
Ah,
ones.
yeah.
Ooh.
You will notice also the new updated buy menu that is now much more descriptive than it has ever been.
I noticed that. There's a lot more info now in the buy menu. I am very happy about that. Oh, look at this Argus! This one's not
Yeah,
mine,
this wa-
but this is so sexy.
Yes, this is especially good for new players who orientate themselves.
I do wish the Argus's snout was more snouty. I think it looks a little flat. Where did you get the model?
No,
Did you guys make
we
this from
like-
scratch, or was this stuff left
Yeah.
over from?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this is
it's
this
from
has been done
scratch.
from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
from a-
Oh, this
from a-
cockpit! Ah!
Actually,
Oh, this looks so cool! Okay, sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit.
no problem.
The Draconis Combine look.
Actually, all of our 4 new assets in this patch are made entirely from scratch.
If you do put in the dragon eventually, the dragon has to have that like uber dragon snout though, for sure.
No,
But it does. It has one.
Mr. Big Nose.
Mr. Big Nose, yeah.
Serpent, that's not entirely true. I mean, the Rommel is based off a model that we already had, but it needed help.
No,
Who made these
cleaning up.
default weapon groups
no,
with the small
the
lasers and
Rommel
PVC in the
was
same group?
created by a guy who we onboarded on 081 or 082. So
Oh
that
yeah,
was-
in that
Oh.
regard, in that regard, you're right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Phontomen.
I see.
Wait till you fire a heavy PPC. That is sexy.
But I suppose the real question is, when are we going to be Shrek'd? When is it going to be time?
Ooh,
Well, I
love
can't-
it.
Can't tell you all about the new assets yet, but there's some
Oh.
nice stuff in the plans.
Oh, well,
Yes.
good.
When's the battle armor update coming?
Soon.
I thought that would have been
Uh,
9.0, to be honest.
No, that's not really soon. You need to be realistic here. That's going to be a
That's...
gigantic chunk of work.
It's gonna take some work, but it's on the road.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Yes.
seems like a gigantic step up in UI as well as
Oh,
actual equipment.
Shite.
Yeah,
But
you
the
have
thing
no
is,
idea,
we
because
onboarded
we are
a load of
actively-
new coders and artists after the recent
Oi,
player surge.
Get out of here
But,
with your
our
laggy
team-
dick.
Shivaxi, are you
Because
shooting at
we're
aerospace fighters right now in
That's
an arc?
because
Yeah,
it's
hang on.
actually going to be in a way that it won't be an EA by
Oh, boy.
default
I just
anymore.
lost my
When
arm.
When the EA fits, it will be something that you need to buy as well. There will be a default pilot at some point.
Ah, okay. So we won't just
no.
be... There
My
won't be
Argus.
battle armor squeezing into MechWarrior, Mech Cockpits yet.
You won't be
Yeah.
ejecting as elemental anytime soon.
Basically, if I'll quote our lead designer here, the BAs are basically, as they are now, they're just a placeholder. It's gonna be much changed and improved.
I've been completely stripped of like every weapon except for 2 small lasers in my.
I'm following...
Argus.
I'm following an Argus around here, and he seems to be in a null animation, and he's sliding across the landscape.
And
He's not
I'm,
even... He's still shooting at things.
Yeah, that's just CryEngine saying hello.
thanks,
Yeah.
Brian.
Hi, CryEngine. Welcome back to 2007.
The Argus is surprisingly tanky for a 60-ton chassis.
Well, that's my assumption that was my assumption based on seeing it from, like, MechWarrior 4 is kind of a bad comparison, but the Argus that's where I have the experience with the Argus, and it was regarded as essentially a pocket assault mech, more or less.
Yeah.
I really love the Argus. That was like one of the main mechs I always took in MechWarrior 4 when I played Vengeance and Mercenaries. Especially
'Cause some of the-
Mercenaries had like the XT, the Argus XT. There was like a
Ooh, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
that would have like the
yeah,
dual
yeah.
ballistic mounts on for each arm instead of like the missile mount.
XT wasn't that from the Mech Tech pack?
I think,
That was.
I think so.
Yeah.
I also have a serious question from somebody. What suggestions on roles to play if I'm bad at MechWarrior? With Living Legends.
Drive a tank!
Yeah, Living Legends, that's the thing. There are many different roles to fill. You can, go with vehicles and tanks, hovercraft. You can, obviously pilot mechs. You can try aircraft. I'm terrible at aircraft. It's like, that's my worst role. Don't ever put me in an aircraft. Or you can straight up go commando and just run around in battle armor and try to, annoy people and blow them out of their cockpits with some C8.
Long Tom!
Yeah, it's a combined arms game, and if you know how to play Battlefield, you'll know the basics of MechWarrior Living Legends. The
Yeah.
rest is just getting used to the variants.
I
to
think
the
it
stuff.
depends.
You can always use a tank.
I think it depends on the person, like what role sort of fills them. And that's why I really
Yeah.
like
Yes.
Living Legends, because you have all these roles to fill your unique playstyle, and it's all pretty well balanced, so. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
And yeah, just to emphasize that point, while you were all talking about roles and different types of gameplay, I was in a fight with a tank, a mech, and an aerospace on the screen at the same time. So, highlight.
Just add
It's the
battle
kind of
armor into that too,
experience- Yeah, it's the kind of experience you can only have in Living Legends.
Everything and the kitchen sink.
Let's try to get good here. Phontomen, where are you?
I'm currently being harassed by aerospace fighters that I'm trying to poke at.
Sorry,
Oh, I
that's
see.
developer abuse again.
Yeah, that's Serpentis up there. I see you.
The
Nice.
regulator seems very, very durable for a hovercraft, which
A little
is
sneaky,
kind of
sneaky.
nice.
And let me actually try
Ow!
to group up with you. What's your position?
Um,
Whoa.
Delta 3. So I'm just gonna kind of trying to get out of here because I'm being primaried by people
I
in
see
a
you,
very
I see you.
very suspicious attempt at stream sniping.
Stream snipe! God damn it.
Can't even see where I'm being shot at from. Where?
Oh.
But where?
It's aircraft coming in.
Keep
Right,
your
I'm
eyes
gonna-
open for the thumper. It has a really long range.
What the?
Imagine-
Serpentis! Are you having some trouble there? What the fuck is going on? Serpentis! Holy
lost
shit!
control of my
Fonto, look at
I'm looking at you. But
look at
where-
Serpentis. What I'm shooting.
Well,
He
he's
just
dead.
got caught in this like death. He like ran into a mech and just started spiraling upwards slowly.
He became one of those swirly gifs in like 1990s games.
It's a new clan tactic.
Oh shit!
Yes, static barrel rolls.
God damn it! Oh, hang on. Gotta show. I need a moderator
Oh
for
yeah,
my chat.
there's one more thing to mention for everybody who's used to other Mech games. One of the main features we implemented gameplay-wise is throttle decay. So if you now press K while you're in a mech, the throttle decay will be like in a tank already.
Oh, just like in Living Legends, right?
Oh, well, that's actually a very
back
interesting
online, I mean.
feature.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know some people have always wanted that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so used to MechWarrior Online. I need my throttle
Oh my
decay."
god! Oh
Yeah,
my god! The
exactly.
map's
And we
so
finally got that in.
the map is so big. My
advocated for this to get into this release.
yeah, but yes, the map is so large. My middle finger is just getting sore holding down the W key all the time. My prayers are answered.
Yeah. Oh god, I cannot aim. Oh well, Lico's dead. Very good.
Well,
Oh god, I have an Oh, that's not Argus. That is a. What is that? I got a black lantern pew-pewing.
and I currently hear a hyper assault Gauss rifle, and I just saw it tear something apart. Wow. Okay, those things look effective.
That's the next thing I need to
They
take and
are-
test out.
Pretty.
They look
Oh,
like
you're mine, Black Lantern.
That's something I didn't expect to see because Shivaxi told me about that.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, and I'm like, what? That's kind of a. That hasn't actually been in a MechWarrior game to my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't
at
think
all.
so, yeah.
Aside from maybe the Mech Tech packs that added it, like.
Did they even have it in that too? Like I don't know if it was in that.
I seem to remember it being there, but it's a very obscure weapon to anyone who doesn't actually play the BattleTech tabletop game. So
Thunderbird, you
this is-
stole my kill.
This is interesting to see it here, and I expected it's like when I kind of had a cursory knowledge of it, and I knew it did damage by slugs, and it fired multiple. So I was expecting something along the
God.
lines of an LBX cannon, but it's more akin to a rotary autocannon.
Yeah,
a
when you
Gauss.
actually- when
I
you
just got
actually-
wrecked by a gold Mad Cat. Feels bad.
Oh
when you
no,
actually
the privilege.
read
Oh,
the
the shader bug
descriptions
is
on
still in.
the
Oh,
Hyper
man.
Assault Gauss, when you actually read the description of the Hyper Assault Gauss cannon, this is more what you come up with.
So it's interesting to
Because
see
it's
that.
actually multi-barreled inside the big barrel, and yeah, it fires those at a rapid pace after each other.
Oh, was that the end of
Segmented
the?
barrels.
What's happening here?
And there's
Oh, I
Serpentis
see.
again.
The Jada bugs are with us again.
Well, we
Yeah,
lost.
if you refresh.
Oh, was
your
that the?
beta
We
cam,
ran out
the
of
gold
tickets.
mechs
Oh, that's why
are
I
gonna
couldn't
go away.
spawn. We got our asses handed to us. Well, there's a new map, and I got to play the Argus. Let's try to get into the Cauldronborn and use some hags.
Well, I think I'm gonna attempt to play the game better and probably take the Rommel next game.
That would be. Oops. That would be good. I'm
Take,
clicking.
you should take the.
I think
the
you will
thumper
be.
Rommel.
I think you will be happy with the Rommel. It's a really good machine.
Yeah, I was looking at you guys like when you actually got.
The only problem that it has actually right now is that its depression is pretty pitiful.
Oh well, I play World of Tanks, so I can deal with not having depression. I've adjusted.
We
I guess we're
watched
going
some of
Inner
that
Sphere again?
playthrough.
I suppose so.
All right. We'll be the opposite
Well,
of.
After
scum.
the game restarts.
We'll
but
be
yes,
freever scum.
But yes, I heard you guys mentioning the Rommel, and I think one of you, like in some cases, the Patton was also discussed when you guys actually came back and actually restarted development. So it's nice to see these vehicles actually getting here. But the Rommel's here, and from my interpretation, the Patton is basically just a Rommel with lighter weapons and goes faster. So it not being here, it's well, it makes sense. So
would
it's kind
also-
of like a duplication.
I'd also like to point out we have almost 60 viewers in the live stream right now. I should probably stream this more often. It's like it's
Amazing.
the only time I get this many.
Didn't we actually get to that conclusion last time?
When I was playing,
When we
yeah,
had
last
the
week I was streaming. We got about like
Ishiyama,
40, almost like
Ishiyama
45.
cup?
Didn't the view count go up when you
The
fell
people
over
have
something?
spoken. I understand what you guys want now. Yes, very good.
Wait, I'm pretty sure your view list went up when you fell over something.
Oh, that was, yeah. Oh God, Phontomen, I have to show you that clip. I got up to like, it was like a really long stream, like 3 hours or something. And in the middle, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. And I get up and I go to run to the bathroom, and my headphone wire was tangled around my leg. And I swear there was ass crack, dude. I just toppled over. I just fucking toppled right over on camera and everything. It was amazing.
Things that I don't want to do when I actually start streaming.
With a webcam, you mean?
With a web. One day I will have these streams, but not right now. But
Oh,
yes,
man.
I'm being selective about the things that I do right now.
I still need
So
to make that a
don't-
highlight. That was,
So I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't actually get myself into situations where I can never live it down.
Hey, X and C, X and C. Remember X and
Yeah,
C?
something that we also fixed on the audio side is people complained a lot about that they couldn't hear when they are being shot by AC2 weapons and AC5 weapons. I hope you agree that is no longer the
Oh,
case.
I actually
You
pointed
kinda
that
heard
out,
that.
didn't I? I was the one who pointed out there was like no hit sound effect or something for that.
You
Yep,
kind of
one
hear.
time.
So that's been worked on now.
there is a hit sound effect for that. It's always been there, but it's been very low because it was some a vanilla crisis machine gun sound, which is
Yeah.
not
Right,
really.
right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
the
you
right
can't
Vanilla
hear it
Crisis
all.
was
for our
just
game.
not made for this amount of stompiness.
Phontomen, we have
Yeah.
contact.
I remember. I remember it. It's kind of like it's just kind of you hear a 1 out of like 20 pings on your armor. It's just sort of like, am I being damaged at all? And you
Yeah.
just kind of look around. It's kind of
Yeah.
balanced out that those weapons don't do that much damage, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to
Yeah, it
actually
was
hear
also kind
everything
of
now.
disheartening when Ultra 20
Kill!
keeps
Kill Sir Arcana!
By
currently
comparison,
Kill
Sure.
Roughly!
by comparison, you know, being shot by a partisan with all the ACs at the same time.
Someone's focusing me.
It's terrifying, I'd say.
Well, good to know. And yeah, that is kind of like it is kind of
Got
you know,
him.
a little bit.
Oh,
a
I
little
gotta
bit-
ejecting!
a little bit frown-worthy to have that kind of situation where you have a partisan which has all of these guns and they fire at this, you know, insane rate and it just kind of doesn't make any noise at all.
Or just wait till you get hit by the rack partisan.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh God, flamers! Oh God.
Ah, yes,
That's
my
what
old
I
favorite.
No,
talked about.
no.
I just talked about that.
And we're currently in the middle of a light mech roll.
I'm killing things. I'm in a battle armor. I
Ow.
ejected.
I lost my back armor and I exploded.
I will
Oh,
get
no.
you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Oh God.
All right. Well, I didn't actually get enough for a rank up, so I think I'm actually probably gonna sit back a little
Did
bit.
this guy disconnect or something? I've been chasing him and he's not even.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Star Dragon disconnected. I'm gonna steal his mech. Well, that.
Knowledge.
Oh, I can't. What? Oh, it's still locked because he didn't technically fucking.
Yes, you have to crack the cockpit to get in there.
Can
You have to break the window.
Wait, can you actually break the cockpit to like?
Yes, you can.
Yes, of course. When you are doing
Oh.
a headshot.
I think someone found me.
Cockpit
Ow,
is
fuck.
open.
Oh no, I got killed by solitaire
Oh,
legs.
corn.
What the fuck? God damn it.
Solitaire legs.
That wasn't
Excuse
even
me as I
good.
select something to go out here. I think I'm gonna try that Osiris with the rotary AC2. That seems like a very interesting variant.
We have a question in the chat for both of us, Phontomen, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there was a massive explosion. I didn't even. Whoa. Okay. Question from Maverick Scott says, "What are your go-to assault mechs for attacking other mechs, capturing objectives, and holding objectives, aka become a bastion?"
Coming the wall.
Yeah. I think my go-to. I have two go-to assault mechs. My favorites would be the Mad Cat Mark II, which is a bit faster. Specifically, I think it's the E variant, the one with quad Ultra AC5s.
The siege engine.
And
the
and the
siege engine.
ATM9s. That thing is so much fun. And it's a quick mech, so it's not bad as an assault. And then my other
The
one would
thing
be
is,
the
yes,
Fafnir
you
with
will-
dual heavy gloss because you just
You will
can't
be
match
happy
dual heavy
because
gloss.
you will be happy because the Ultra AC5s has actually been improved significantly.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that the AC5s in general were kind of in a weird spot where it's like they didn't have the rapid fire annoying capability of AC2s, but they didn't necessarily have the punch of the larger guns.
They were still
And
pretty
also
good.
also their reload times were suspiciously long.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have noticed that yet. You haven't talked about it yet, but actually you now have a readiness sound when you completely fill up the heat bar on your fully automatic weapon.
Well, hang on.
And also an alarm that notifies you that you're about to overheat your weapon.
Good.
Is riding on top of you, by the way.
Good. So now,
I
I can fight my horrible tunnel vision and actually realize that yes, I'm going to put myself in a bad situation if I continue trying to kill people.
So what is your to answer the question? What's your go-to assault mech, Phontomen?
Well, hang on here. Let's test these new sounds here. I turned the game up, so.
Oh, you're the overheat thing.
Okay. A very low sort of klaxon for the warning, and then okay, then a high-pitched ping for the ready. Okay, that's very helpful.
That's
But yes,
missiles there.
for the assault mech category, you know, honestly, I want to specialize with something that seems a little bit more impressive to me. But most of the time, when I get to the assault mech category, the thing I run for almost always, unless I just have a windfall of profits, is I just find myself in an Atlas because it's dependable. It has, if I'm not mistaken, it's the most armored. Like some of the variants have basically the maximum amount of armor that a mech can carry. It's still fairly cheap, and I'm being shot to pieces here. It's still fairly cheap, and it's just as imposing because, well, it's an Atlas.
It's an Atlas.
I do like the
baseline
Atlas,
for it's the baseline for assault mechs. So it's reliable. You do find yourself kind of outclassed by the more specialized and like heavier hitting assault mechs, like the Mad Cat Mark II can give you some trouble. The Fafnir with dual heavy gauze is kind of, well,
scary.
You're not really walking away
No,
from that.
Phontomen!
Ow!
Why?
I lost all my back armor.
I noticed.
But and then also the
Surface, I will hurt you a lot.
The Daishi is just kind of the king of everything.
Oh god, no, I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
No!
So,
I'm dead.
So the Atlas for me is a
Your
good assault mech
bravery
to rush to. Yes. So yes, the Atlas for me is I suppose my pick because it's very easy to get to in the early game, and then you can establish that bastion by basically punching medium mechs in the face.
Well, if you want to check them out, some of the Atlases have been upgraded a little bit.
I have oh, hang on, actually. There's too much fire going on, I can't really...
There are quite a few variant changes over the whole game.
I see. So, what particularly has changed about the Atlases then?
Well, the one with twin UAC 10s and a UAC 20 now has a little bit of lasers, missiles, twin lambs, GCM, and a whole lot of FU.
Right. So now I can have a little bit more extra firepower with my disgustingly overpowered dual AC-10s.
You guys updated one of the Atlases, didn't you? There was one I used to take that had, oh, there it is. Yeah, the one with 2 Ultra AC-10s and 1 Ultra AC-20. You also gave it 2 SRMs and 2 small lasers. Okay. Very good.
Yes,
That's actually, I like the
GCM.
Atlas G. Yeah, that's one of my favorite variants. I was going to say, there's somebody, Ethan had a question about the MechWarrior the Living Legends installer. Links in the description, and if you go to the page, it'll say 0.9.0. Just click on Mirror 1 or Mirror 2, download the launcher, install that, and then the launcher will update the game automatically for you.
It's like it's really a AAA video game. You're free to play now, guys. When are you putting loot boxes into the game?
Monthly subscription.
I didn't say at the start that we are not going to do that.
Yeah, please don't.
Supply cash.
Yeah, as soon as the Urban Mech enters the game, the loot boxes will come as well.
Yes.
Urban Mech, when?
Yes, Star League supply crates, yes.
God damn. Phontomen, where are you? Oh, I see you.
I'm currently readjusting and also turning down my sounds again because I'm having that issue. But
Alright, let me...
now that I bask in the glory of, updated automatic overheating sounds, I will go back to trying to actually handle this properly.
I think I also saw... I'm sorry I haven't been paying enough attention to the chat. It's going by a little quick. But I think somebody had a question about the best sort of settings to run the game at. And I personally find that DirectX 9 and 64-bit is the most stable for me. I think it can vary depending on your computer, but that's what I find to be the most stable.
For DirectX, just see what works best on your setup. But you generally, if you can, you want to run 64-bit. That's generally the most stable option. And 32-bit is really only here for people who still have a 32-bit OS, even though it's rare, but we keep it in for compatibility. But 64 is the way you want to go. Further,
yeah, for legacy support, but yeah.
There is, if you need more performance, just disable the debug mode, because it disables all the logging and stuff, and it'll make it go faster if you have performance issues. But
that is my kill. Sorry, that was fucking great.
If you run the debug mode,
I'm on him.
Or if you don't run the debug mode, you'll also not get useful crash logs. So in case you get crashes and stuff, make sure you have debug mode enabled.
Yeah.
But they need to know how to fix the game so they can fix it.
Yeah, DirectX 9 and 64-bit is recommended.
Yeah.
But it may work better for you if you go DirectX 10. You have to try for yourself.
I'm on your 6, Phontomen.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm out of ammo.
Oh, well, good. I'm right behind
Well,
you.
now you're in front. I'm gonna leave now.
Alright. You go back, rearm.
And I'm liking the Rack 2 Osiris currently. This is quite nice. I mean, it's not as sneaky as the Harasser, but it's a little bit more durable, too. So you got a little bit of holding power.
Fucking hell, I heard that. I think someone's got a long tom. No, I just heard a and then like there was silence and my whole screen just shook violently.
Yes,
Holy shit.
I made that for the long tom because it was super quiet before. You hardly could hear it. It was completely inappropriate. The basic sound is, of course, the raw sound comes from corn, of course. And the shell whine I added to actually nerve it a bit because it gives you an idea from where the long tom is actually firing at you.
Right.
Yeah, usually
it's a thumper. It's a thumper sitting on the heel somewhere. I saw it.
Yeah. Usually the long tom, you kind of only hear it when it's already hit the ground. So it's very loud and noticeable when it's hit the ground, but you only
now I hear that
when
incoming.
You hit the ground.
The fast sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah,
scary too, because you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was the idea behind it. Give you enough time to scream incoming.
Yeah, that's the idea, is to shit your pants. That's why we added it.
Good.
We
Fantastic
added
sound
extra
design.
shit your pants features to the game. Yes, best patch. Dumb. Alright. Oh god, I'm being flamed. Excuse me, sir. I would prefer if you didn't.
Okay,
please.
Something related to sound I wanted to talk about is that's maybe a bit obscure right now because you won't really notice it, is that
help! I'm being flamed to death!
All the weapon charge sounds have actually been switched to a code solution now. Previously, I had to actually time those things by myself by putting the appropriate amount of silence into the fire event.
Phontomen!
That is
okay.
That is
That,
no longer
that
the case
sounds
now.
annoying.
Thank you for killing him.
Yeah, it is annoying. And what that also not made possible is the air missile weapons and all ultra ACs that were automatic firing and the Rex and the Hex now, for example, they could have no recharge, rechambered sounds, and that has now all been fixed. So if you have if you have now air missiles, you will also have an appropriate rechamber sound so that you know, okay, my missile launcher is ready again.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like the vast majority, like the new content is noticeable.
There's a lot of quality control as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality control. The new content that comes in, that's been coming in since what was the the restart up the 0.8, right?
Yeah.
Right. The restart since then. But it seems like the vast majority of your guys' work behind the scenes is basically just making the game less crisis code.
Yeah.
In an attempt, yeah.
We are trying. We are trying. But
well said.
But as the coder said, who actually happily worked with me to get all these features in, because I really had to snare him. Getting coders isn't easy, but I managed to snare one. Is we should completely rewrite the audio code because it is a mess.
Okay, the only Argus I can take is the F variant, so I will
Well, it's
take
good.
that.
Well, you see, this isn't for most people who read this in the patch notes. It doesn't seem all new and exciting, but this work done ahead of time means that you guys are just going to be able to get more content, more actually new and exciting content out to us at a faster pace
And a better
then
gameplay experience.
better gameplay
Yeah,
experience, and also
exactly.
more complex content down the road.
Yes,
now that the
player
good systems are in
feedback-
place.
Player feedback on the audio side from me as lead sound designer is super important.
Yeah, always bring the player feedback. It's amazing for us to have that, and we always try to listen to it. That's-
So this Argus has GECM. I'm very pleased about that.
Uh-oh! I'm
Sneaky
assuming
Argus,
that
yes.
I
Did you just-
pretty much just got it. I think that was
Oh.
the thumper.
That was
I
the guy
thought-
who you killed that was chasing me with the flamers, I think.
Well,
He got his revenge.
and right after I didn't listen to the audio cues and overheated my Rex. Oh no.
We need to make them louder now.
Yeah. If you want some feedback from me, the warning sound may be a little bit louder because it is kind of low. And like it's noticeable in audio tone, but I don't think it's quite loud enough.
Yeah, and then I got my lead designer screaming in my ear, it's too loud. It's always a balancing act.
We'll wiggle it around a bit and see what'll work.
I assume
No.
I assume it's a balancing act, but yeah, this is where
Yeah.
opposing opinions comes in.
I'm fighting
Yeah,
Domkek
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. He's in
It's a
a
very valid opinion.
he's in an Ares.
I am short about
I'm helping you.
I'm short about maybe 15,000 C-bills for a while,
No.
but it's still
Oh,
fairly...
God.
Actually, no, it's not fairly early in the game. We're basically halfway through it. God damn it. But let's see here.
Oh god, I've gotten overrun by everything. Yeah, Domkek killed you in an Ares. That's what he's in right now.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay.
Shivaxi, I gotta run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here. It's fine.
Okay, so now that we've talked a little bit about, well, basically everything going on in this patch right now, what are the immediate plans?
I'm gonna get this guy for you, Phontomen! This is vengeance. Yes, I killed him. Phontomen has been avenged.
The immediate plan afterwards would probably be heading towards the battle armor patch.
I see.
Yeah. We're basically, well, we're gonna have a week or two of holiday just to recover from this, then have a
Yeah.
Well,
have
good, take a
meeting and
break.
actually count
Yeah,
our
you
numbers
deserved
for
it.
all the new people. We onboarded now because we got a load of new coders and artists.
Hi,
see.
Russian guy.
We're gonna get all that sorted, and then, well, we're gonna straight away start working on the BA patch and get the
Nice.
groundwork done, get the groundwork coding done, see how much we already have done. And what we can already use, and well, then it's straight to the BA patch. And in the meantime, I mean, since we now have an easier way to just update things constantly, we'll just put out a little bit of content in the meantime as well, so
There you go.
people can enjoy regular updates. But
I'm
yeah.
I'm so happy to see finally like, okay, let's actually like count the years here. It's been how long since there's been an actual new mech in Living Legends? Like 6 years or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
7+ years, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's about time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It took us a long while actually just getting started with all this again, like from just onboarding enough artists to have the manpower available.
Oh, I'm in the lead.
To
Hey.
basically reverse engineering everything and figuring out how to get everything into the game. That was quite
Yeah.
an interesting road.
I didn't even think I was doing that good on the leaderboard there.
The artist problem was something we actually had quite recently still. We were missing texture artists. The models were in the process of being made, but we had nobody to texture them. But yeah, we got lucky and actually got two very talented people on board, and that's why you can see this new beautiful Rommel, Argus, Cauldron Born, and Regulator. Not to
Well-
mention.
well, I think
somebody from Shivaxi's Spets saying, yeah, Spets 627, that the the Argus cockpit is covered in kanji. Yeah, of course. It's basically, it also has a Draconis Combine Dragon on the side of the missile launcher.
It's a dirty, dirty snake mech.
Yes.
Also, I'm sorry. Apparently, that guy's not from Russia. He's from Ukraine. I'm sorry, but his name is. It looks like it's in Russia. I can't. There's some like random languages going on in the, the chat there.
Though it is nice to see that you guys are basically getting back into full operating capacity now, it seems. It is, yeah, not having anyone to complete any of the stuff that's even already half done that's kind of a big problem, and it was actually really disheartening to see, like, when the game actually shut down, that Annihilator model just never gonna be finished, but now there's a chance.
Somebody said the launcher is... Hang on. Somebody said the launcher is crashing when he tries to... download Living Legends. I'd say try running the launcher as administrator, and if that doesn't work, ask some people on the Discord. I wouldn't know much about it, but
go into the tech support channel.
There's always people there to help. That's why there is the support channel on the Living Legends Discord. Should be linked in there as well on that page.
Yeah, it's on the page. Just go to the tech support, please, and there's plenty of people here where we can help you out on that channel. It shouldn't take long.
I seem to have run into an issue.
Well. It just goes to the browser,
oh god.
Discord,
Run, Phontomen! I got your back!
I'm trying.
Arcana's hot on your tail. I see him. I'm gonna try to cut him off. I'm gonna Warhammer. Come to me!
I lost a rack.
Come to me! Turn to the left.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I missed. Oh god.
Ejecting!
Oh god. Get on my mech! I will save you.
Oh, there's a black ladder right here.
I'm going.
Oh, there's a kill.
Oh no!
Is he going
Good
critical?
Run!
Oh shit. Oh, I made him go critical with dual PPCs.
Thumbnail!
Hey! Nice explosion. Very nice.
Shivaxi, if you could stand still for a minute, and I could properly dock with the top of your mech to be an additional SRM2 launcher.
Oh yeah, maybe you'll get kills this time too again, like you did before.
Okay, good. Right, good.
Are you on?
Yes.
Okay, I will take you back to base. Oh god, you have missiles coming.
Oh. Uh-oh. Excuse me, leaving now.
Yeah. Don't get blown up by that.
I just used my Shadow Cat to block those missiles.
There you go. Trying to
subtle MechWarrior 4 reference.
Do you want to rather
I see
get a
what you
my
did
Shadow
there.
Cat? It's a bit faster.
Oh, we have something closer.
Okay.
Catapult along the way. That's Domcat again. Ah, those missiles! Ow!
We seem to be being harassed right now.
Yeah, we have people like up on the hills and shit.
Okay, good. But I'm sliding around though.
Kick it into.
Damn it, Crisis Code! Why? One day we'll have that battle armor claw. One day.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, it's already in the source files. It's just a matter of.
Is it really?
Okay.
Yes, we have one. Yeah.
Well, when we say it's in the source files, that still means a lot of man-hours, so...
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can make out of it. It's one ambitious plan that we want to look into, but I can't make any promises yet.
It seems like a lot. It seems like a lot of work to make something like that actually function correctly. But it would be nice to see that more joint operation between mechs and battle armor, because that's I think
the main point.
Going toe to toe with a catapult here. Oh god.
Because I think battle armor gameplay is probably one of the most underdeveloped parts of the game. But then, well, with the incoming battle armor update, that should change.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, battle armor gameplay.
Ow! Oh god, Domkek's on me.
Placeholder.
Domkek is not happy with me right now.
It's basically the same thing we planned with the aerospace patch when we reworked the aerospace. The main goal was to make air gameplay and ground gameplay work more seamlessly with each other, and just have it both feel like the same game actually. And that's what we're planning for the VA patch. Like we want to have infantry work against, well, just work better with mechs in the same team and make the fights more interesting between mechs and infantry.
Yeah, but it seems like
he's down.
PA types and all that.
Yeah, but it seems like
I got battle
at the
armor
current moment you say it's a placeholder, and I can actually understand that. I understand why that is.
There he is. Got him.
It kind of seems like, and it always has seemed like, that battle armor is sort of like the super secret skill mode.
Exactly.
It's effective, but it's not necessarily a very big part of the game to where it's actually playable.
Yeah, that's what we want to change in the patch. So it's a more.
I'm not getting out of this.
It's a balanced but more varied.
Oh god! Fucking missiles
You'll
from
have
everywhere.
More variety, and it's a bit less.
Yeah.
It's just kind of seamlessly integrating it.
Well, with the current, I would say with the current BA patch looking to the future, I would say the new BA would fulfill unique roles instead of just being generic run-of-the-mill battle armor.
Yeah. Because you have like the different. Well, they were all designed for different purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll kind of do different roles instead of just saying, all right, he can do everything.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
90,000 C-bills, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into I went to the vehicles section. That's not what I want. Where
I unfortunately
is-
barely have any
Didn't
money,
you
so
want
one.
to
day-
take
We're going into a cauldron
a
born.
Roma? Oh, not a Roma.
Preferably with Hag.
Yeah.
We are going to.
Yeah. By the way, Shivaxi, you had the PPC weapon right now all the time. Did you notice that the sound has changed?
The PPC, yeah.
Yes, the firing sound got also improved.
Let me
Got
see here.
electrical discharge added to it.
All right. I gotta choose wisely which cauldron born. So this is the other new mech that's been put into the game.
There's a Cauldron Ball with a Hag 30, and it's got ATMs and everything.
I
Oh
think
really?
it's
Oh, and
out
the
of-
hag. Oh, I can't.
Yes.
I can't take it. Shit, I don't have enough C-bills.
Yeah, I think it's
Wait,
out of
wait,
the
don't.
right
Let me give you money.
Oh, there it is.
Don't
No, oh,
panic.
wait.
We've got developer stimulus.
Hang on. Okay, Cauldron C. Yes. Hag 30. All right. So the new Hag weapon. We're gonna try that out. Hag, for those just joining the chat or the stream or whatever. Again, it's the Hyper Assault Gauss Rifle. Think rotary autocannon, but Gauss rifle. A rotary Gauss rifle.
Something we didn't think we needed, but this is what clanners do with Star League tech.
I like this cockpit, by the way.
As I said, this comparison works kinda because it's not a rotary system.
Right.
It's just parallel barrels fired at hyperspeed.
Okay, I'm gonna buy some extra ammo. Everybody, silent for a second while I fire this bad boy.
If you
Yeah.
know Crisis 3, there is a weapon for in there that is kind of like what the Hyper Assault Gauss is like. What was it called again?
Fonto, where are you
Uh,
at?
At the front line.
Okay, I will come, but I
I'm
want
not
to let me
remembering
let me
right
fire this
now.
real quick and hear what it sounds like. Oh, that sounds so cool. Holy shit. Okay, so what's the difference between like Hag 20, Hag 30? What's the difference there? Damage output or?
No,
you
it's
just
more
allow it to
projectiles.
fire
projectiles
longer.
to fire. The damage is always the same. You have less projectiles to fire.
Less,
Ah.
the more or the less, the higher or lower the number. Hag 30 is like what?
Hag 30 has 30 projectiles you can fire in succession, and Hag 20 only 20. Hag 40 has 40.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay,
I'm about to
so-
go test this out on this unsuspecting citizen.
Okay, so the number represents magazine size.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Actually, that's
It's a
wrong.
cooldown,
not-
right?
it's not-
Essentially.
it's not magazine size. It's electric charge you have in the weapon.
Ah.
It supports 20 shots. For the
Okay.
Hag 20 supports
Before
30
it does
for
what,
the-
like overheats?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
For
not
the
an
heat.
overheat in this case. It's a low charge.
Okay, so
But you have
so
just to
it's a
think-
continuous fire weapon, but it has a like if you hold down the button, it'll fire 20 rounds before.
About using it right now.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's actually insane. Okay, I need to back up, but this thing is cool. I like this
Yes,
thing
and
already.
nobody ever needs to ask for 2 hacks on one
Oh.
mech. That's not going to happen.
I heard that little beep, the little I'm ready beep. Yeah, I think the ready beep is fine in volume, but I think the warning beep is too low. Because I didn't even hear that at all, just firing.
Yes,
it now.
and as you heard, now there has been a treating sign on hyper assault Gauss rifles: no double mounts. It is
Aw.
against the, it is against the conventions.
Aw.
No, that's something our lead designer decided that it's not ever going to happen.
You need balance, so I understand.
That is a thing that does actually. It's
that
sort of
is
unique
nasty.
to. It's sort of unique to MechWarrior Living Legends in itself. The fact that the game was planned to have a mech lab, but it didn't actually work. So
I think the game is more balanced without one too.
yeah, that's
Think
what I was
about
getting to. The game, because the game is made of scripted variants that you guys control.
Mech labs are just notorious for breaking multiplayer balance. It's just
Yeah.
the way it is, and it will never be anything different than
And
that.
I like how it also encourages role warfare. You know,
Yeah.
each variant is designed for a different, purpose.
Yes, not everybody
Each has its
builds
place.
not everybody builds a cookie cutter, does everything or succeeds in every situation.
Got him! Ooh, I like the hack, dude. Holy
Oh.
crap!
Oh well, I have
That's what I'm kind
60,000.
of looking forward to in
man.
MechWarrior 5 is there is no mech lab. It's running on, stock.
That is
We'll see how
something they
that
said.
actually turns
Yeah.
out.
I wonder if
I'm
they're taking. I wonder if they're taking hints from Living Legends. You know what I mean?
Nudge, nudge.
You never
wink,
know.
wink.
Nudge, nudge, nudge,
I'm gonna
nudge. But I'm sorry.
try to make it back to base.
I'm sorry. What game were we talking about again? I didn't actually hear that.
MechWarrior 5, the new one.
Oh,
because
right.
there's not going to be a mech lab in that one. They're doing the same. But it also makes sense for the time period too, because back then you really couldn't just swap and change parts on the fly. It's it's mercenaries, right? So it's
Yeah.
gonna be like the mercenary style. There really wasn't the ability to just be like, oh well, I want to switch out this weapon with that weapon.
No, that
you know.
that would actually be at that time frame months. No, not months, but at least weeks in refitting.
Yeah, it took a
to get
long
the
time
mech.
to even do that.
Yes.
Realistically, so.
You do still have a bit of flair with customization, because if you do, if someone had enough money and enough time, they could mangle something onto a mech and make it specialized. But
Yeah.
in that case, reflecting upon gameplay, that means you're going to have one or two mechs that have sort of special things about them, but they can all be balanced properly, because the player doesn't have control and they can't min-max everything, which is
Right.
Right.
one of the reasons why MechWarrior Living Legends functions so well as a multiplayer game, because it is actually balanced around the actual effectiveness of each unit rather than broadly over, like, the mech lab.
Where are you at, by the way, Phontomen? If you're here at the...
I'm kind of driving around, but we don't have much time left, and I think I actually do have enough to get into a Rummel, so I'm just gonna kind of kamikaze this Argus here.
I was gonna give you, kamikaze that, respawn, I'll give you some extra C-bill so you can get whatever you need. Get something with Hag, dude. The Hag is amazing. You have to try
You've
that.
assisted me in my death, thank you.
Tell me when you respawn and I'll send you the monies.
And as for MB5's accuracy to the cannon, that will never be enough for me if they don't introduce a tactical song, because there are no coveralls in that time period.
Also, something I noticed while looking at Shivaxi in the Cauldron board, it seems that the pilot texture is he's Technicolor. He's wearing a rainbow suit. I want to look into that.
Texture is working as intended.
Might want to look into that.
All of our pilot models have been changed to social justice warriors.
Oh god.
Let's see. Alright, AC-20.
Yeah, this has been a long-standing issue that a pilot actually gets
Oh god.
colored
I'm being
red.
hit with Hag.
Basically-
Oh my god, that's a scary sound.
We got a lot of, or we have a couple of artists who know a bit of character art now as well. So on the plan, when we're working on a BA patch, we'll definitely also rework the pilot model.
Oh, you
So-
can't transfer
yeah.
C-bills in
Over
combat
here.
anymore. Ah.
Yeah, I would think that, because what you've said with battle armor, that you're going to be replacing it, that you have to buy it. So obviously you would need a default pilot or sort of infantry model. So that needs to be made. And also a Rommel with a heavy Gauss rifle. I'm interested.
Have you tried the Hag yet, Phontomen?
I don't have enough money to buy the Hag yet.
Oh.
Actually,
I will try this
Phontomen,
next
I
game.
think-
It is a machine gun Gauss rifle. It is amazing.
Yes.
Holy
Actually,
shit.
Phontomen, I think you would enjoy the Thumper artillery Rommel.
However, that is 80,000. That's quite big, and also
I gave you 10K.
I only have 7. Well, then that only makes me. That only gives me 70 over my my basic.
Is that enough to buy a
respawn.
Cauldron board or no?
No, unfortunately, I don't think so. The Cauldron board. How much is the Cauldron board?
The first one you get at 90k.
Yeah, that's a little bit mixed. Damn it,
Oh.
Maybe
man,
Gorn
Mechs.
can send you some.
Hey, I found the bug! Developers! Found a bug!
What?
Oh, bug.
When you go to transfer C-bills, when you press enter to initiate the transfer, it also toggles your weapon groups. So now I'm firing
Oh, still
ATMs in
does
group
that,
1.
yeah.
So
That sounds more like a config setup error. That should be easy.
that might
to
just be
fix,
me.
actually.
Yeah, I still have like the old
Yeah.
config. So.
Oh yeah, that's the old config. So what happens is if you already have an install, the launcher doesn't actually overwrite your old config anymore, or at least it's not supposed to. So far it
okay,
hasn't
okay.
happened, but
See, because I
Yeah,
still had like
actually,
the 7.1.
Yeah.
You know, I have the old
Important,
configs.
important notice on this, if you want to actually, if you have a profile right now with where your keys are set up,
I got your back,
you
Phontomen.
you will have to actually manually bind keys for force reload and ammo dumping.
Oh boy.
You see, that was where I was questioning that, because I don't think I have those actually assigned, and unfortunately, I seem to find myself in a very strange situation here.
Phontomen, you kind of
I'm a
traveled
little
out.
too far.
You traveled
However,
out a little much.
However, I am proving the durability of the Rommel currently, and
I'm
the
gonna
fact
try to
that the
help
heavy,
you as best as I can, but no
a heavy
guarantees.
Gauss rifle on anything actually really hurts.
Phontomen.
Yes.
Rommel is
Look away!
Destroy that tank.
Ah!
God damn
Ow.
it, Phontomen. I tried. Oh,
Well, if I was
we got him.
Well, if I was a little bit more careful, I would have done something. But well, I do have. Actually, I got a promotion. For
Okay,
that,
I think
Do you have
I
enough
got
now?
this
I have 74,000.
Give me 10 seconds. I'll give you 84,000.
So very quickly,
Run away
we have
bravely.
very little
We
time
got
left.
9 minutes left. We're good.
Okay.
All right, ready? Giving you C-bills in a second.
As soon as I spawn, wait. Okay, spawn.
Okay, then take all that.
Okay, 84,000.
Get something with Hag, dude. It's so much fun.
Okay, so let's see here.
I'm gonna go get a humper.
Where's the cult?
The Hag uses ammunition, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Demo
Okay.
And
August
yes, the
Avatar.
idea between the force reload was actually when you are having very little ammo left in your weapon and you don't want to face your next battle, yeah, with this little amount, so that you have to go through a full reload cycle. That's when you go trigger it.
I require
Oh, Jesus.
3,000 more. Get the Hag 30 variant of the Cauldron Board.
There's a Hag 20 variant too, I believe.
That's more expensive, actually. It's got
Oh.
more stuff in it to compensate for
Yeah.
a smaller gun.
Interesting.
Okay. So let's see the Cauldron Board.
Corn, can you give him?
I got
Yeah,
it.
just-
I got
just-
it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Good.
yeah,
Developer stimulus.
Take the same Cauldron Board I'm in right now. It's awesome,
Making-
dude.
Making up for my general incompetence in gameplay.
I'm actually gonna come back and repair a bit because I'm kind of hurting.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well, it looks like a Gauss rifle on the surface.
Fire it. It's sexy.
And we have the Cauldron-born's sort of standard, goofy-looking missile pods.
It's a plane.
Okay, so let's see here. That's a very interesting sound coming out of that. It seems... Well, it's kind of like... It almost kind of feels like a pulse laser, really, but it's a ballistics weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hit the brakes.
Yeah, coming through. Excuse me. Hi, Phontomen.
I should
yeah,
actually...
one
Let me
thing
repair
I
real
did-
quick and I'll join you.
One thing I did for this patch was really important audio-wise is that and that I recently discovered was that the full auto weapons should all be switched to loops. This was previously actually not possible because the drop-off sound simply wouldn't play. That is something that the coder I worked with fixed, so this is working now. This is both a performance improvement, and on the other side, it also has better playback across the server environment.
Mm-hmm.
So less weird crisis sound nonsense. Where things
because,
things just
if
silent
you,
for...
Yeah, if you want to trigger the same sound 900 times per minute, it's not the same thing as when you try to just play one sound loop. That's...
Oh boy.
that's
Yeah, it seems like the game forced you guys to do a lot of ham-fisting to get a lot of this working.
Alright, you
Yeah.
behind me, Phontomen?
Definitely.
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So also the Hag
And on
has
this-
quite a bit
on
of
Insta-
range too, 1250 meters.
Whoa, actually, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
That's a little
Very
terrifying.
long.
This
range.
has quite range. On this note, I would actually do a shout out to that coder, to Enoch, for making all this possible. Great work, man.
Yeah, great work,
You've
Enoch.
done
Thanks.
awesome in this patch.
Phontomen, careful pushing up. It's nice, right?
And just coating them with purple lightning bolts from a hilarious distance away.
Yep.
I don't know how much damage I'm doing because I can't get a target fix on them.
Yeah, I'm just
However,
saying
I'm
the-
being rained on by missiles. Ow!
Get behind this mountain here. We got some cover.
Uh-oh. Ow!
I'm gonna shell those guys at the thumper.
Oh, I heard the warning. God, they got some artillery flying from their side, though.
Okay, where's my foot? There it is.
Oh, incoming, we got a plane here. VTOL.
The pilot in the Argus looks very, very, very small in comparison to the entire cockpit.
Yeah, IS cockpits be very roomy.
This VTOL's focusing me.
Gotta have like space for that mini fridge and all that.
Oh,
Mini
God.
fridge.
I'm being hit by everything. What the hell? Scheisse.
It's important for prolonged.
Ow! Oh God! Help!
I'm coming, Shivaxi.
It's the. Oh god, I have things on me. They're pushing up.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going down.
I can buy an Argus though.
I'm down. Yeah, there's a VTOL in the air above you guys.
Well, 5 SRM, Ultra AC-10. Let's try the Argus A.
Oh, I actually forgot to put. I usually put on like the Timothy Seals MechWarrior remix stuff in the background. I totally forgot to even put that on for the stream. I don't know, should I put it on? I don't know. I like hearing everything, just like.
Enjoy all of Andrew's nice audio work.
That's why I didn't do it at first, because I'm like, I want to hear all the new sound effects and everything, so.
Yes, and there definitely is a lot of kanji in the Argus cockpit. Also, it's kind of... This texture is a little bit...
What Argus did you take?
The A. But this texture...
The cockpit textures are all the same.
Yeah, the actual texture, it kind of looks like, it's kind of reminding me of, like, I suppose Freelancer now, with the way this is textured and the way it's modeled.
Yeah, it's a little different. I'm gonna take Argus with you, actually.
Where it's like, I'm playing Crisis, but, you know, I have an overlay from a 2000 game that's basically that's basically the cockpit overlay. So it's like, it's sort of like photoshopping Wing Commander into, you know, a different game.
There we go. Alright. Wait, did you already leave the hangar?
Yes, I did, and I'm on the front line. I'm behind Korn. The Argus A, actually, this is a very significant weapon load.
Yeah, I like this one quite a bit.
There's even a narc. Okay, so...
Wait, not to step on people.
Oh. Yeah, step over that hill and then suddenly everything starts exploding.
Yeah. Got a guy up on the top of the...
Turn around! Okay.
I like the... Oh my god, that Gauss rifle reload sound is so cool. God damn. Following you?
I'm glad you're saying this. I haven't had actually that much positive feedback on it yet. Most people are just like, "Ooh, this is."
It's brand new. I mean, yeah, you just put the download out and we started playing like right away.
So this is all interesting and new. I mean,
this just came out.
It's reactions for this came mostly from the testing who said, "Okay, what's this now?"
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, for such a game we're all used to, having any sort of changes is sort of like you have to get used to it. But well, honestly, I can't see a bad change. So take that one to heart.
I'd say I wouldn't say it's a bad change. It's oh well, here's a floating laser. That's good. But the only change I'm gonna miss. I will say I'm gonna miss the blinding fucking nuclear explosion where you just can't.
But now
see.
you can enjoy it more now, and that's what counts.
True. Maybe as a suggestion, as a suggestion.
As I said, it scales. No, that's
right.
That's one thing. If you have a small mech, it won't be as big, and if you're in the middle of that, you can't see shit.
I work on a lot of like different particle effects and stuff for a lot of the mods I do for Unreal. As a suggestion, what if you had that blinding white flash, but it's just a flash, like it only plays for like a split second on the actual explosion part, you know, not just.
We have some blinding white flash actually, and this has a radius.
Does it happen like just for a second or something? Cause that'd be cool.
Yes.
You're just like, you know, right as it explodes, just like boom, this white flare, and then you see nuclear fireball.
It's there.
Ow!
It's there.
I didn't notice it the first time. Holy shit.
Well, I focused down a Cauldron Born.
Yeah, and I killed that catapult that was on you too.
That
Holy
visual
shit.
effect also has the flash itself has a range of 4 kilometers, so you won't miss that.
Oh, he aimed right at me. Virago's in a nasty mech.
Well, the Argus does certainly seem to be effective.
Yeah.
It is actually very durable for its size, so good. Okay, so unfortunately, we only have 35 seconds left, so I'm going to buy the raw.
Dude, we're both at everybody's at 0 tickets, dude.
Are we going to have a draw?
Whoa, fuck.
Wow, what a close match, that's awesome.
Oh.
Quick, someone kill a clanner.
Trying to. There it is! There it is! 0 tickets! Now it's just whoever's left. It's whoever has the most alive people, and at the moment we do. Don't die.
fuck, I just escaped with like 0 armor on
8
my
seconds.
center
Do not
torso.
die. Nobody die. Otherwise, we're gonna tie.
Okay, well, don't worry.
2,
Don't
1. Yes!
Yes!
Holy shit.
I did my part by staring at my Rommel's very large barrel in the hangar. I was safe.
My final kill was lobbing a
was nuts.
thumper shell 1,500 meters into the face of a shadow cat.
Nice.
Oh, Shivaxi, you did really good on this one.
Yeah, what was my final score? I was what, second?
You placed second on the list.
Yeah,
I was
you
doing-
had 8 kills for something.
I was doing
Mechs are my
terrible, but
thing.
let's
I just-
try.
Oh, I like
Let's-
this map, actually.
Okay, I suppose we're all being inner sphere continuously today, so...
Yeah.
But Palisades.
They refused up at all?
You're what?
Is that some kind of joke?
Yeah, as for interesting map changes, we don't have... Oasis is of course new. Box has been performance optimized heavily because it was very laggy for a lot of people. And now we have actually aerospace on Valley Forge, and that's awesome. It's just awesome.
Really?
Yes.
I seem to have run into an issue here. I opened the buy menu while the server restarted, and now it is stuck on the screen.
Oh.
I think I can click past it, though.
That's
Actually,
nice.
no. And now I can't open the spawn menu.
Spam your comma keys and M keys.
It's... Oh, there it is. Okay, good.
Roll face across
I clicked it
keyboard.
once or twice.
When in doubt.
I hit it. Hit all
Yeah.
the buttons. I hit it once or twice, but it didn't actually work. But now, okay, we're fine.
User disconnected from your channel.
This
As
is
I
an
said,
interesting
there are
map,
no
actually.
aerospace fighters on Valley Forge, and it's beautiful to fly there. Also, you can't just sit on the hill anymore and just shoot down on that one capture point that you could previously. Got rid of this. There are now a lot of high buildings that obscure that direct line of sight.
I'm pretty sure there is a work-in-progress TC version for Palisades.
Which would be interesting to see, because this game... This map is recognizable and somewhat entertaining, but then we
I do
get
like
to the
this
point
map,
where
yeah.
one team is on the hill, and then that's basically just it for the entire game.
This is a big map, but we tend to always go to like the same area.
That's kind of the flaw with straight deathmatch in this game, I suppose. It kind of has a tendency to stalemate into like really
you guys-
big obvious hard points.
Another patch note. You guys updated the Duncan Fisher voices for the stadiums and stuff. Gave it that like
Yes,
decay-ness.
indeed.
And
I haven't said yes. I added because it was a naked studio recording, which was kind of weird because it seemed like Duncan was basically sitting on your lap.
Which is
added
not a
an-
bad thing at all, but yeah.
Yeah, I added the stadium PA.
It was pretty
effect,
sexy, I will admit, having Duncan Fisher just whispering in my ear.
but it doesn't.
Sit on my
It
lap
doesn't
again.
but it didn't support the
Damn.
stadium atmosphere, and that has now been changed.
Oh god, I'm being killed by like everything.
Well, good.
What?
More immersion and more attention from Duncan Fisher, our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
And he doesn't sound any less awesome now.
Well, that's certainly good. Honestly, it would be nice if MechWarrior Living Legends was a AAA game and the announcer for all game modes was actually
Was
Duncan Fisher.
Yeah.
Control point A has been taken.
Basically, Duncan
Yes,
Fisher
more
DLC.
George Lido content. No, I would be happy. I would even be happy to add that to DSA because this is supposed to be a Solaris mode.
Oh, I got him!
That would be
Haha!
awesome.
Hey.
That would actually be kind of interesting, I suppose, in a general sort of concept way, whereas it's, well, basically a sporting event in all capacities rather than war, so Duncan Fisher is always there speculating on the war.
I mean, we respawn and everything. It's not. Ow, there's something with Goss and I don't like it. Running away. Back. Oh, that was close.
Well,
I
then
need-
again, in general, we do respawn and whatnot, but it's sort of Solaris was always that kind of weird, where we have multi-ton, heavily armored weapons platforms firing live ammunition, and for somehow almost nobody gets hurt. BattleTech
Yes,
universe magic.
Yeah, that's that whole safety system that the Solaris arenas are supposed to have is lost tech.
Yeah. Oh, Mitchell Richardson, did you start playing? I think one of my Patreons has started playing Living Legends. He said Thumper
Nice.
hurts like hell. Started in the match with only a light mech. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. By the way, if you want to join us, we're on Funblocks Alpha. Oh God.
Fun
Hi.
blocks.
I just ran into a teammate there.
I wasn't
Go on.
totally responsible for face rolling that Uller, but I certainly helped.
I'm going back to repair.
Face roll
and
everything.
then, and I remember when I talked about that amazing story where I went to go to the bathroom and I tripped over my headphone cable. I have to go to the bathroom again, and that's not going to happen this time. So this is the price I get for streaming for too long, and yeah, I'll entertain the masses while I repair, please.
Oh, dang it, the game crashed again.
No, you have to entertain the masses. I'm repairing.
Dang it! Well,
Quickly flip a hovercraft upside down and drive it around. That works, Tim.
That would work, yes.
yes, I was a surface scout vehicle. I was looking for submarines. Clan was trying to sneak under the water.
It was a very good video that I captured Living Legends in a nutshell. There was a big nuclear explosion going off, and then driving past was a harasser upside down. I was like, that's Living Legends in a nutshell.
It's really cool, and then you notice some of the problems.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look, what the hell's that?
Here, where is... Okay, we were on Funblocks Alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah, Funblocks
Or,
Alpha.
or rather, Beta. Actually,
What?
wait, Alpha. No,
Well, you're
Alpha,
on
right.
Alpha.
No Alpha.
All right,
Alpha.
right. I saw them both populated, and I'm like, wait, which one was it? And
I'm back. Everything's fine.
I almost clicked on it, but we're good.
The beta that you run is on the alpha.
We're good. Everything's good. Fine. Totally fine. Okay. Nothing happened. I didn't go anywhere. Professional stream. All right, let's go.
Yes, professional stream. The Phontomen's crash count is now 2.
Yes.
Only minor.
Where are you at, Phontomen?
I'm currently attempting to reload the game.
Oh, that's right. You crashed.
Ah, looks like Huntress is starting to get up as well.
Hello,
Oh,
Demos,
nice.
Demos Thin Yuane. I maybe got that right. And hello,
Yeah.
Oh,
Common Womble.
Yeah, the server list is starting to pick up now. So
Yes.
anyone on Shivaxi's stream, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to play the video game, come play the video game.
Yeah, we have more servers coming in as everybody
it
updates
now.
here.
You are very welcome to join the fun.
Yep, glad to have you all.
It is free, and while it is the Crisis engine, which is, well, honestly,
Amazing.
some people complain about not being able to run the Crisis engine now. It is a little bit suspect, but the game's not terribly demanding. If you have anything resembling a modern PC, you'll be perfectly fine.
Yes, I mean,
That hurt.
Crisis Engine at the point when it came out, basically nobody could run this at full resolution, but at this point, all these years later, this is completely fine for almost everybody.
Yeah, I think most of the performance issues just come
Oh,
from the fact
God.
that the engine
That is so much stuff.
so old that even if you can run it properly, it still gives you shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Wasn't there a running
mention
joke with
that,
NASA?
that we actually the engine is way past the point where it was actually meant to be into support.
Yeah.
We have new people still coming into the stream. Hello, Alexander Frost and Fallout Maniac. And Daniel
Thanks,
Weissman.
Quiet.
Daniel, Gizzy! I see you, Gizzy. Gizzy is one of my best friends from the UK.
The old gizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome newcomers.
Yep, playing, yeah, so we went, it was supposed to be patch 0.8.7, so big that it got renamed to 0.9. That's what it is now. Just giving another summary for people coming in. New mechs, a lot of new sound effects, a lot of sort of front-end fixes and the like, new vehicles, new weapons. We have the hyper, what was it? God, it's
Hyper
tag.
Assault Scout.
Hyper Assault
It's so
Gauss.
awesome, I can't actually forget it.
It's a machine gun Gauss rifle, essentially, which is just terrifying on its own. And we have the heavy PPCs now. With lots of stuff, lots of amazing things, and yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for, but we'll see. Hello, just some guy.
Air kill.
Oh god, I've made so much
Ow.
money.
Damn, again, I went back and repaired, and already I'm like dying here.
Hey, I'm shooting here.
I'm a firing my lasers.
Hi! Ow.
All right.
Oh god. I made a terrible mistake. Oh,
I regret everything.
yeah, that was bad. I did jump up and hit him though. Let me see if I can do it again without. Ah, no, not high enough. Back.
Ow.
We have something over here.
Target destroyed.
Oh, never mind. It's dead.
There's an Osiris over here that's just kind of being cheeky. And an Ares.
Cheeky little shit.
Yeah, I see him.
Punish them for their cheekiness.
Oh boy.
You will
and
pay for your insolence.
That's a
Okay, that's a lot more, and also that's an alert sort of moonwalking towards me.
Where did you? Where
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Crisis Mod. There are going to be some problems.
Fonman, we left.
Ow!
We went to the other side of the. Sorry.
And then I died.
Yeah.
I saw a magical thing.
Yeah,
Sure,
that cliff is pretty dangerous.
I'm coming. I'm gonna try to make it back to base here. If I don't get shot. Ugh.
Okay. So I'm still pretty short on. I'm just gonna probably take something that has a little bit more long-range capability because I'm just getting killed and I'm not making any money.
Money.
Hey, 4,000, but not really enough to buy
Budget
anything.
money.
Oh, hi,
of interest.
Sinful welcome. Finally caught one of my streams. Yes.
Right. Yes. And there's a lot of new content in here. It's unfortunate that I'm too poor to actually pay for any of it.
So-
This is what I get for not playing the game from.
Alexander Frost said a machine gun
Donate
Nos
seagulls
rifle.
to help the
I'm
cause.
uninstalling the game. It's not as OP as it sounds. Don't worry. The hag is actually balanced.
No, it has its limitations. As
Yeah.
we said previously, it can only fire the number of shots it has listed in succession.
Yeah, I'll take one soon here and show it off. I was playing it in the last match here. Let me sell this. Phontomen, can
And,
I have spares
Because
if you can?
because we are actually
Spares.
very concerned about balancing
Seabills.
our stuff.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sell out Voxy at it again. Let me grab.
But yes,
a-
I'm assuming, and I assume just by general gameplay balance stereotypes that because it has such an obnoxious range, the damage per projectile isn't that large.
It has a pretty alright damage, but the thing is, it has a lot of range, and it doesn't technically have damage fall off, but the spread gets pretty big.
Yeah, I
So-
noticed
Yeah.
that.
There's
I was
that
fired at
spread.
that.
It's not a
Exactly.
very
So
pinpoint
balance-wise,
accurate weapon.
what this does to the hag is, at long range, you're only really good at poking. It's kind of a bit like a light gauss,
Yeah.
but the spread makes it still good as an AA weapon. So
Mm-hmm.
it has kind of that niche as well as a bit of a harassment weapon and
Yes.
a rather good close to mid-range weapon.
Yes, I did notice that when
are
I fired it at a Shadow Cat, and I was just kind of like, I fired at his torso, and then the last shot kind of hit him in the leg. So it's the accuracy fall
Yeah.
does get kind of well pronounced.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
of the main drawbacks for the hag, for instance, is that your window of engagement is very long.
Oh, Alex said
Yes.
he's not uninstalling because of the hag. He's uninstalling because he can't really run the game.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that. Even on like the lowest
Aw.
settings and everything, or is it crashing, or is it just like the performance is just really bad? I'm worrying about that.
Yes, and actually in the canon, the
Hello, Frank,
anti-air
Hell
function, the anti-air function was actually the idea behind the hyper assault course. It was mainly supposed to be to shoot aircraft.
All right,
So about
Phontomen,
the not
I am
running the
coming
game,
on your 6.
if he's having performance troubles, make sure to get on the tech support on our Discord, and we can help out with it.
Oh, there is a flash.
There's lots
okay.
of ways to optimize this
Yes,
game.
I told
so-
you. I told you that.
It was like I was
there.
really far
Yeah.
away. There was like my whole screen. I wonder if it like
Yeah.
you could change it to like be a really big lens flare for a second, and like slowly fades out. Like it should come in quick, right? But then like just have a slow fade out that's maybe like a second long.
There's Shivaxi demanding editing memes.
I'm really good with like particle effect. I do a lot of stuff for like. Shush.
Do it.
I know English and words and things. Okay.
I can't speak England well.
England is my city. Sorry, that's a different game.
And that's a Rommel. I'm starting to get to. That's starting to feel kind of like seeing a Demolisher, but
God.
slightly lighter. Now that I know the capabilities.
Focus
of
on the Hollander here.
Oh,
Oh, he's so
it's
screwed.
Hollander's
a
down.
UAC Hollander. That was terrifying, but we killed him. Okay, where are we? Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Masked fire.
I
Fantastic.
overheated my UAC-20. Overheated. Fuck. See if I can get around here.
There's a Rommel over there. Yes. Let's go.
Right.
Oh god, this
Hitting
gun
him.
depression is terrible.
Shit.
There we go. Ow. Oh god, my front armor. Ah!
I got him. No, Phontomen.
Ow!
Fuck. Got him.
Ramming
Yeah.
speed.
Oh, I'm being shot with hags already. Holy shit.
Jesus, that shredded my front
Oh,
armor.
this guy.
almost instantly.
This guy right here.
Oh no, I just went PPC point blank range.
Oh,
Ow.
I got stuck under the rubble. But okay, we're good.
I overheated UAC-20
Yes, I
again.
unlocked it.
Oh god, get this damn. Fuck.
Get the Ares. That's what you want.
Nice
I basically
hugging.
used myself
Nah,
as a
there's an
barrier.
Uller heading 310.
Oh yeah.
Right here, he's right
Alright.
behind this little mountain thing. Oh god. Ultra AC-20,
I would
come
go
back to me.
first, but I don't have a front.
Oh, I lost
Stop.
my UAC-20. My UAC-20's dead.
Yeah, stomp the
Feck.
kickbox.
Oh, bad turn.
Oh, I lost my arm now. Well, I have 2 small pulse lasers left. Running in, I'm dead.
He tried.
He went
Hey,
out
I
of the
got a
blazer.
kill.
Zeno asks, is the Hag a really good anti-air weapon for
Yes.
like planes?
It's
and stuff?
pretty good for anti-air, yeah. That's one of its main reasons, actually, because it has a lot of damage per projectile, no damage fall off, and it has spread, which doesn't make it very good against ground targets, but very good at hitting air targets.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty good AA weapon.
Is it a bit
Yeah.
overkill to hit a battle armor with a heavy PPC?
Did you manage to pull that off?
Yeah,
If so, I
actually,
applaud you.
On the,
He was
on
in the air and I
subject,
just popped him with one.
Very nice.
Well-
the subject of Hyper Assault Gauss, that is also a terrifying weapon against battle armors. Because it spreads and it fires quickly. It
Oh yeah.
spreads
Yeah.
them in no time.
And as for our friend that got hit by the PPC, well, he knows now what it feels like to be at the center of a sun.
Assembly ready in Hangar Bay.
I'm grabbing a bushwhacker here and I'll get back out there.
Actually, what am I doing? I don't have any armor. What am I doing?
You should probably get back to base.
I'm just gonna go now. I'm gonna take this just right at the bridge, and I'm just gonna run now. I'm gonna go into passive, and I don't exist anymore.
Oh, yes, by the way, I noticed you said about UI elements overlapping. If I bring up the buy menu, my armor loadout menu on the bottom right is overlaying the buy menu. And like covering,
Yeah,
like I'm covering the done button in the bottom half.
We're going to get around to fix that eventually. that's deeply buried, but somewhere in the Flash or in the CryEngine code. And yeah, we've been attempting some archaeology with that, but it just wasn't worth the time yet.
Archaeology.
But yes,
I like
it's
that term,
archaeology.
archaeology.
Yes, we have to use actually Flash Professional 6.0 to do that stuff. And
God.
so, buddy, no one wanted to actually point at that or wanted to try that.
Yeah, you know how there's how if the recruit behaves wrong, they have to scrub the toilet or something. For us, that's the Flash work.
Yes, you have
Fix
to
the
If
UI.
you fuck up too much in the dev work, you gotta work on the Flash.
Latrine detail.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, though I think probably if I'm looking at what the game I suppose needs out of the UI, probably the biggest thing I think would be required to help new people get adjusted to the game. Just by thinking about it, because I've been thinking about bringing along friends to play on recording and whatnot, and then introducing people to the game.
Yeah.
The major issue is that, boy, there's a lot of stuff in this game, and there's really no way to actually tell what it does aside from just buying it.
There is actually a wiki, which I think
Yeah.
is linked on.
Yes.
You guys have been updating that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a very
wiki
dedicated
team,
wiki crew
a
now.
wiki team of who does it, and they have been quite at work lately.
Yeah.
Doing good stuff.
Because I noticed, I remember going over that wiki a bit before, and like all the damage values and stuff are listed for the
Yeah.
weapons and everything, and all the variants, which is nice. As long as that's keeping up to date, that's pretty good. And I think that's linked in the main page where you go to download, right?
Okay.
It's even now linked in the launcher. You can just link one
Oh, it's in the
click
launcher too
button
now.
on-
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
good,
Very
fantastic. I didn't notice that, but that's good. So,
Yeah.
well, now people know exactly. You can figure out exactly what the hell's going on in the game, because it's sort of like I have to sit down and think from a perspective of somebody who has absolutely no experience with MechWarrior or BattleTech at large, and there's a lot to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very simple to get around, but
Yeah.
there's a lot.
I mean,
And also-
honestly, any idea you have about what you could put in the buy menu, and if there's something, like if you're a new player and you say, that should be explained way better, just give us that feedback. Tell us on Discord, put it on Reddit, wherever you want, give us that feedback, because most of the people who are developing on this game at the moment, they're people who've been playing for years, so it's actually very hard to see this game from a new player's perspective. So
Indeed. We
if
are
there's
blind to
anything
that kind.
accessibility-wise and information that you say, hey, that's really hard to access, we didn't actually took us a while to find that, just let us know, and we're working
Yes.
on that. That's why we
Shit.
improved the buy menu as well.
Are you
So
enjoying my
it's
arrows?
more human
Shivaxi?
readable now.
Oh, that's arrow 4. God damn it! No! Fuck!
Yes, when you have played every mech game in existence,
Hello, Luca.
then you're pretty
Oh, God.
blind to this kind
Ooh.
of
Oh, God.
I'm
information.
sending more your way.
No, I'm shit. I thought it was gonna miss me. I was gonna like, you're on the wrong team, Corn. What?
I had to balance. The people were bitching.
I have bought the Thumper Rommel, and I'm currently attempting to shoot people with it. It's not
Yes, you
going
need to-
terribly well.
You need to stop and deploy this thing, or you can't shoot.
I figured this much, but I'm seeing if, seeing just the general accuracy, it's got quite pronounced fall off.
All right. So what was the
Yes.
thumper again?
Rapid fire, long tom.
Yeah. The
Oh,
Thumper is
oh, the
basically a
Rommel. Okay, so
smaller
here's the
artillery.
And yeah,
Rommel.
this is
Yeah.
it has the this is interesting to see, because it doesn't have the long tom's range. It's basically a direct fire weapon, but you still
Yes.
have to deploy it like a long tom.
Yeah,
so you're still
yeah.
basically
Yeah.
a stationary target.
Otherwise, see what happens
The
is the
thumper
whole
is-
reason for deploying is because if you fire a long tom, the kickback is so much you would just go flying into the stratosphere.
Yeah. The Thumper is basically your pocket long tom.
It's Lost Tech jump jets. You don't need them.
Lost tech jump kits.
I'm actually taking I'm taking the Rommel, which is one of the new tanks, because this one has a heavy Gauss rifle mounted to it, and
That
it's like
one,
one of
that
my
one I
favorite
like.
weapons. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Are you? What are you doing?
I'm stuck in a hole
Oh, good.
underwater.
Deploy.
I need someone to come kick me.
All right.
Help!
I'm coming. I will. Hang on. All right. We're deploying rescue mission. Operation Save Phontomen
Bring a crane.
from drowning.
wait.
Where are you?
User joined your channel.
I'm in F6. Oh wait, no, I got it. Okay, that's a really weird hole. Okay.
Are you? Oh, I see you. Hello. Okay.
Okay, I have freed myself, and now I'm gonna try and fire firing positions.
Since because you need to deploy to fire, I will follow you and be your protection detail.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am a good teammate.
Okay.
Hey, splashy effects.
Whee! Driving down the mountain upside down.
Okay,
This is
so-
actually a pretty close match. We're pretty even on tickets at the moment.
Where is everyone?
I don't know. I'm coming now. Hang on. Gotta go
The
fast.
close
Gotta go
matches are
fast.
the best ones. One-sided storms are ugly.
Hello, I'm here.
All right. Now
Switching over really helped the
I'm your
team
personal
balance.
bodyguard. Let's go.
I'm attempting to find
Target.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I'm attempting to find a place where I can actually sit and shoot at people, but I can actually see people. This is a strange balance. I suppose this is the problem of an artilleryman.
Yeah, I don't see anything
Yeah.
even on active radar right now.
The good thing
And
on the
submarine
Rommel, artillery is so that you can deploy basically instantly, not like with the long tom where it actually
Long
has
tom
deploy
takes time. Yeah, the normal.
Yeah,
This
and it's
one
also
doesn't
considerably
finish.
more mobile.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We're now playing Battlezone 2017.
most likely. Uh-oh, what the?
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, there it is. Okay.
In my attempt to help you, I got stuck.
Oh well.
Shit. Broken! Game unplayable! Uninstall! No. Help,
Mech?
please. I can't Fucking.
0 stars.
Don't move.
Where are you right now?
I'm.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I missed. That's
Okay.
a lot of mechs coming towards us.
Don't.
SOS.
Okay.
Tanks in,
I really don't
tanks in
need the
distress.
arrow 4 coming at me while I'm stuck, please.
Oh, that's hey, I'm supposed to be the artillery here.
How did I miss?
How did I miss? Jesus.
I'm being wrecked by.
Oh!
Hi, everything. Oh god. Well, fucking rip my life. Jesus Christ. Kills. Focus stuntman. Focus stuntman. I just hit him in the chest.
I can't lock him.
I can't.
Ow.
I'm just. Are you dead?
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no.
I hit him in the back. I still can't move. But, you know, I do what I do. I will sit here and pew pew.
That was rather unfortunate.
Oh, I killed him! I killed Stuntman in the Warhammer with the fucking heavy goss. Get fucked.
Okay, so
I'm
let's
dead.
see here.
Fuck. I'm just reloading.
Unfortunately, I can no longer buy the
Well,
thumper.
you sold your life very, very heavily.
God damn.
Okay.
That was
that was
interesting.
it.
Phontomen,
Yes, you
I am
made it a tough sell. It was
respawning
good.
here.
Right, I am as well. Let's see this. Okay.
What are we
this- actually,
taking
no.
now?
I'm gonna try the regular since I didn't actually get to play that much.
Combat whoopee cushion.
I will accompany you in another Argus. Let's try a different variant here. Oh my god, there's an Argus E with 3 Thunderbolts? Mine.
Yes.
Mine.
Lightning.
Yeah, Thunderbolts have also been improved quite a bit. They have been an odd missile weapon that miss quite often. They are now much better at tracking targets.
Okay, these. Oh, and it has 2 Ultra AC5s, which is one of my favorite UAC weapons. So,
Which are
this should be
really
good.
good now.
The Ultra 5s do fire more quickly now as well.
yeah, I noticed that. Phontomen, where are you? Oh, hello.
I'm waiting for my mech to arrive, and it seems we're having an Argus party here.
Hello.
Yep, Argus party it is.
I keep forgetting to put camo on my mechs. But, there's Phontomen in his signature blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's go.
rack 5 and 3 streak 2s. Okay,
Oh, I'm
so
running the wrong way.
The Regulator is actually a very, very stable hovercraft.
it is. It doesn't have the harasser's flip
Yeah,
tendency.
It doesn't flip as much as it's. In this regard, it's really, really good.
Well, yeah, this is just coming from the fact that it's
As soon
heavier.
as you said that, I flipped my regulator.
Well, it's cursed. But
Well.
something I like seeing the continuation of the making other more heavier and later game vehicles. One thing I'd like to see is there to be end game basically everything, though with BattleTech we kind of run into a couple of problems with actually getting those, because then we have to look into the Dark Ages and nobody wants to go there.
I would give a little slight. Oh, Phontomen, that's funny. Your tank is. That's the new one, right? Your tank is
Yes.
blue, but your turret is still gray. Camo bug. That looks so awkward. It's like it's not even part of you. It's just like a completely different color.
Well, hang on here. Let me see this.
Do you see?
It's blue on my screen.
Really? It's
That's
not for
weird.
me.
Well, actually, the gun is a different color, but
Yeah, that's what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
paint
Yeah.
we don't paint the
Yeah.
guns. We replace the guns very
when
often.
the ground crew ran out of paint.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say
Yeah.
about the new cockpits for the I'm in the Argus right now. And the thing I noticed is that Phontomen was saying it is kind of
This
very
Rommel
different
appears
than
to be stuck.
what we're used to. I would like to see the screens look actually be lit in the other cockpits, and actually have that sort of green HUD look like
Be
the other
free!
cockpits do.
That's a good feedback. Thanks. We'll have a look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you
one
can tell it's not a lit up screen. It's just a texture right now. I'm trying to help this guy get unstuck.
He seems to be
One
just
thing I've
digging
always
himself into the
loved
mud.
about the cockpits of Living Legends is they feel like they come from different planets and different manufacturers.
There we go.
You know, they're not streamlined designs.
I think
Well,
he's.
no, he's kind of turning into what is he doing? Oh,
Oh
okay.
God. There we
Hey,
go.
there we
Yay!
go.
Teamwork,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Armored recovery.
All right. Let's go.
One of the little-
I gotta use these thunderbolts on somebody. Let's go.
One of the less known but vital aspects of MechWarrior Living Legends.
Teamwork, yes. Actually,
We have a
that's
contact.
pretty
We have a heavy
important.
mech right up here, heading 0 basically.
Okay, so he's behind him out, but then
Have
there's the
3
one.
thunderbolts, bitch! Oh my god, that's amazing.
Swat.
Well,
Hey.
he's
Wait,
gone.
eh,
Holy shit.
eh. I hit him.
I hit him with the large laser
That's
too.
like, get back here.
Warhammer and Hollander.
Hang on. Got him.
Got him.
Oh, you got him, damn it. Ah,
Get back down there.
damn, my thunderbolts didn't go
Be
over
careful,
the-
Phonto. I think you're really overextended.
Yeah, this is a tendency I usually have with the, getting near
Oh
people.
yeah. Dude, the
And then
UAC's fire
realizing-
so much quicker now. That's
Realizing
nice.
very, very late that I do not, in fact, have the capacity to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull back a bit. Benign.
Okay. There's nobody on the hill over here, but there's 3 mechs here. One of them's on active, but there's 2 more
Yeah,
running
there's a
around. him.
Warhammer as well, so watch out.
The white Warhammer is running
Always
away.
be careful when you're cresting. Yeah, definitely don't crest here. That's
There's a
Oh,
hurting.
and there's a
Okay, well, we're
mauler all the way
crest.
down there.
I see. Oh, that's Corn. Hello, Corn. Have some thunderbolts.
I know.
I love having 3 fucking thunderbolts on a goddamn Argus. That is amazing.
I've also got them.
Ow, 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 ow. Lots of things. Ow. All the ow.
The white hammer is down.
Shivaxi, if you fire the thunderbolts in not in group mode,
In
but
chain fire?
yes,
Oh.
you can
Incur
shake
epic
things
screen
more.
shake.
Yeah.
Pull back a little and let them come. When they crest, you can just shoot
Alright.
them in the face.
Right, there's something packing a hag that kind of reduced my turret armor to nothing, so I'm just gonna come back here behind these buildings and blend in my bright blue regulator.
Okay. Hello, Star Wraith, by the way.
Hey, Star!
Star Wraith is one of the
Oh.
other developers. He's
Yes,
he's in the game.
Star is the guy who basically put this launcher together now.
Yeah.
It's all his work.
Zeno asks, why do the shells of your guns, you talk about the Ultra AC5s, like the shell casings, fly towards the center of your view? Because special effects, that's why. Because it looks cool.
You gotta make it.
Yes.
You gotta make it look like that you're actually firing a gun. You just remind yourself that yes, you are firing an automatic weapon.
You're firing a big fuck off cannon.
Where did my team go, by the way? Help. Guys.
That is a good question.
How did I end up over here and you guys are still over there? The hell? Alright, well,
Yes,
I'm gonna go.
Star Race has actually been hard at work today, even because we basically had to fix the launcher up to the last minute
We've
today.
basically
Yeah,
been
we're supposed to be out
working, I think-
yesterday.
We've basically been working about 9 hours today, just doing like the final tests, and then loads of bugs
Ow.
and release candidate shit happened, and then finally we got done with it. And yeah, our testers and developers have been hard at work for today.
I'm actually noticing, I don't know if this is a visual bug on my end, but when my thunderbolts hit people, I'm noticing a lack of like an impact effect. Like I don't see an explosion or anything, they just sort of disappear. I see sparks, but that's it.
They have an impact effect.
Might be an LOD thing, but
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll have a look into that.
could be.
Thanks.
I can't see
have
like a...
I have seen your thunderbolts explode.
Yeah, look at my stream or whatever when you're... Hang on.
But I just.
Oh, I
saw
see.
on the
Yeah, it's like
recording
it gets covered by like the smoke or something. It's weird.
Yeah, that might be it.
Right.
I
good
need
Yeah.
help, by the way. I'm gonna die very bad.
Well, sure. Actually, I'm in the general vicinity. I'm gonna try not to flip this. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back and get away here.
Well, and as for comments on the work
Cover
here,
me.
this is a very interesting patch. Just for the sake of, there are so many things that are are new to see, and things that are like even the few weapons that have been added are interesting, and they very obviously affect the dynamic of the game. Just having to sit and think, okay, well, what if he has a hag? What am I gonna have to worry about? The Rommel is a very, very meaty tank to encounter at the mid game, so it's well. The Demolisher is still probably more durable and has more weapons, but a Rommel is well, as I'm seeing now, it's a fairly common sight, at least right now, and it is a very durable vehicle, so that's gonna change the face of like the middle game and whatnot.
Kind of think of the Rommel as a main battle tank. It can handle any situation you put it in. It can adequately do everything.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Whereas
as for
Salty
the
Scyther says
Demolisher-
he's just starting off MechWarrior Living Legends for the first time. Well, join us. We have
Cool.
room.
That's
so...
awesome.
Welcome,
The
Freebirth.
As for the Demolisher Phontomen, have you actually tried one yet?
Me?
I have not driven one right now, but has anything changed?
Yes. The engine sound is awesome now.
Oh, for the Demolisher?
if I might say so.
Okay.
There's
well,
also a old returning favorite. The rack demo has made a return.
so
Ooh.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
There
Did I
is a
have-
Demolisher with 2 rack 5s now. Again.
I have to see this. I have to see. How much does it cost? Where can I get one? Where do I sign?
Let me, which Demolisher is it? I can almost get it, I think. Oh, well, there's the one with 2 Gauss. No, I can't
Yeah,
get it.
that's always a crowd pleaser.
It's a Demolisher G. Actually, I could, oh, that's 100,000, Jesus Christ. No, I can't.
100. Well,
Yeah.
that might be a problem.
That's-
I need to
that's
see
a-
this though.
I could get a Demolisher, but I could get a Huitz Zalapa.
Ah! Jesus! A thumper Rommel just shot at me as soon as I crested a hill. Ah!
What should I go with? I don't know what to get. I don't know what to do. Where's the Cauldron Born? No, I can't afford that yet.
Uh-oh. Ah! Keep damaging myself as I hop off of cliffs.
I think I'll go with the Argus again. I'm really loving the Argus. Let's try a different variant though. Although the 3 fucking Thunderbolts is really fun.
We kind of found ourselves in a bit of a strange situation here because we have one team that's holding a big open area and there's one team hiding behind a hill and no one's really coming out for me to shoot.
I'm gonna go with the close range Argus G, the one with a UAC 20 because fucking UAC
What
20.
I usually tend to do in such situations is just pull back a bit, so they'll have to cover the territory, and that way that problem solves itself.
This is true.
Okay.
But yeah, just on the immediate analyzations, we've only been playing for a couple of hours here, but this does seem like a whole lot of work that's been put into this patch, and it's really showing. Like, I'm kind of missing out on a lot of the audio stuff, mainly because I have the game turned down so I can hear everybody on the stream. But
We can talk about other stuff.
the content, generally the content of the patch, as I'm sitting here getting pelted, but the content of the patch is, well, it's all fun, and the launcher's nice, and everything
yeah, I
seems
love the new launcher.
Everything seems like, a major improvement.
We're actually look at the
That's
score.
Very
We're
glad to hear
tied.
that.
111.
Yeah, that was the idea behind this update, to have a major improvement.
Oh, we just lost somebody. Now we're not
Yes.
tied anymore.
But yeah, very glad to hear that. That's where we're doing it. We want our players to have fun.
Chalk.
We wanna...
Oh god. Wait.
Yeah.
Here's another name.
Optimally a major improvement, but at worst, keep it the same. Don't break anything.
I think the name is Chakma. I want to say says love the patch. Thanks.
Well, good.
I'm
that's
not sure how
great.
to pronounce that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
that
just
makes us
ruined
happy
that.
to hear.
Uh-oh. I'm out of ammo.
Okay.
Run away!
I'm coming. Hang on. I'm coming.
Actually, no. I had another ton of rack ammo, just kind of stuffed back there.
Ah, it was stuck back there. I unhit it there.
It was in an unmarked container.
Oh
It was aftermarket.
god. This is a losing battle. I see. Uh-oh.
Wow, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things.
Hi, Shivaxi.
I'm running in. Fuck it. God damn. Well, my center's already critical. How did I fuck that up that bad? That was terrible of me. Jesus.
Running away.
No. Stop. I don't need any, guys. Stop it, please. I don't want any. I don't want any. I want to kill this guy.
Yeah, but they give that stuff freely.
Everything's fine. Oh, we
You
got
get a
a
supply cache if you kill Shivaxi.
mad cat out here.
You know what? I should just probably go.
The free industrial
Oh,
supply cache is up for grabs.
yes. Join now, grab deal.
Oh, I got him! I got the mad Draconius, whatever. Holy shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good, I got money for that. Yay!
Nah, I'm down.
Deserves to be
I
killed.
killed one. I'm happy.
I is good.
Always kill Rasp.
I wish it was on Steam, says Long Kai. Yeah, that would be cool if we had this, like, greenlit on Steam or something, but it's still technically a mod. We can't, like, I don't think you can.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to deal with this kind of thing at all.
Yeah.
Nope, we
That,
can't.
It's a free-
that would be like a
free-to-play
PR
mod.
disaster.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play mod. It doesn't necessarily need to be distributed on stream or anything like on Steam and anything like that. So best to just keep it uncomplicated.
Yeah.
I mean, we ourselves wish we could have this kind of infrastructure, definitely. But yeah, this is going to open a can of worms that we don't want to open.
Alright, I've been neglecting Cauldronborn. I haven't not run them nearly enough. So let's run a Cauldronborn with an ultra.
I just realized that my controller is. Can anyone hear that?
The vibration, yes.
Yeah, I just realized that that's my Xbox controller.
You might
want
to unplug that.
Freaking out. I don't actually know how long that's been there like that.
I always unplug it before I play. Because that happens all the time.
Guys, I think I may have a problem. I unplugged it, but it's still like
vibrating.
What?
What?
Yes.
How?
It has a life of its own. It's been given the soul of the BattleTech universe.
Is it a battery operated one?
No, it was plugged in, but now it's just sort of like I unplugged it, but it's still vibrating.
How is that possible? It's what?
It's just going on. It's just doing what it's the only thing it knows.
It can't contain itself.
Hello, Gunner King.
Yeah,
Even
it's excited for MechWarrior Living Legends.
For the new patch, it can't contain itself. It needs to vibrate.
Vibrating furiously.
I'm waiting for you here, Phontomen.
I threw it on my bed, so it shouldn't be a noise problem anymore. How long has that been going on?
Are you sure you unplugged the right thing?
Yeah, but there's only one cord, Shivaxi.
I mean, I don't know.
I may be incompetent, but you know what? There's only so many options that are humanly possible.
I have like 50 USB things plugged in, okay?
Yeah, that joke basically wrote itself.
Okay, so where?
You have that. Shirty Scarab, I know you. Oh, I'm being H-Goss or Hag. Fuck. Not H-Goss, that's something different. H-A-Goss.
That seems to be the black.
Oh, get this guy right here, yeah. Virago.
Borgo.
Or, yeah.
It's a bit too courageous for us.
Well, he's down, and I'm down. I got him, though. God. Fucking everything focused on the
Got the lantern.
Very bad battle going right outside
Somebody
our base.
must have wanted that.
I'm gonna leave now since I'm basically underneath the entire enemy team.
Hey, somebody want to give me C-bills really quick?
Also, my front armor was being destroyed, but I'm being shot from the back.
I'm spawning, and then I might have some.
Yeah, I can bring that demolisher you guys were talking about and give that a test run.
The Khan Jaeger also got upgraded. Now it has a heavy Gauss and a heavy PPC.
Oh.
Which is a demolisher with that.
That's also
I was always kind of fond of the Thunderbolt being on there, but it heavy PPC, 2 really big cannons. Okay.
I only need like 3,000 C-bills if someone can throw that to me.
Yep. Oh fucking hell! I just reconnected and it gives me the timeout. Sorry.
Oh.
Hang on.
Phontomen, help!
How much do you need?
Just everything you can spare. I think 4,000. I don't know.
Here you go.
Just throw your wallet to the screen.
Just here. I just sent it.
I'm taking a demolisher with the 2 rack 5s. We'll see how this works.
I sent you a check through Starcom. It should be in the mail. Also,
more C-builds, more Comstar builds.
Alright, here we go.
Reloading.
A lot of ammo.
A lot of ammo.
Or
Is it Mr. Bubbles?
Sorry, there's a lot of free tonnage for ammo, I meant.
Is it Mr. Bubbles tier? Lots of ammo?
I don't remember which one that is.
No, not that much.
It has 4 tons of free ammo. Oh, salty shark's in here. You got in. That was the guy. Hello.
Okay, so what do we have here? It looks like an assault mech.
Enjoy that engine sound.
Oh yeah, this is cool actually. I just noticed it. Very nice.
Well. Cauldronborn down.
Well, my AMS is going ballistic on things over there. Alright, Phontomen, I'm coming!
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Here we go.
AMS.
Oh, actually,
AMS
well now
going ballistic is kind of funny.
now I'm gonna retreat back to the base really quickly now, so I can actually go look at my own. But I'm going to pass you on the way.
Pew 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 pew.
But the joke with the
pew 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 pew.
It was actually.
It's also got SRMs.
It does, yeah. I have 2 SRM4s on here.
It looks like it has cat ears. That's kind of comedic.
I'm gonna get over this thing here.
Okay, now I'm gonna race. It's actually very interesting. Wow. Okay. I actually whatchamacallit? I actually floated up to the side through the tunnel in the regulator. It's actually very smooth and actually really fun to drive that through that tunnel.
Yes, driving the wreck is actually pretty fun.
Oh god, my whole view is sideways.
Demolish your chi. Oh, dang it! Hey, Shivaxi, could you lend me like, 3,000?
Oh, you need that money that I took from you?
Yeah, I need it back.
There you go.
There we go.
That was as much as I could give because I bought a bunch of ammo too.
It's the most expensive Demolisher variant.
Oh, you're getting it too?
Yep, just so I can see it.
Excellent.
I will enjoy this. What? No, not credits. Why did I press credits? Okay. And I will turn the game up so I can hear the wonderful engine sound while we still have
Sturdy
time.
Scarab! Pew, 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 pew.
Ah! Well, that's loud. Okay, so let's see here.
I'm only firing one because I accidentally sent you money, so I disabled for one of my rotary autocannons.
Okay. Got more lower pitch whirring sound. All right, all right. Okay, load the rack. God. Okay. All right. Yes. Unfortunately, we only have 9 seconds left in the game, so I'm not actually going to be able to shoot anybody with it.
I'm charging in. No, I got stuck again. No, I'm unstuck. No, I'm stuck again. What the hell? Fuck. Shit. No, I wanted to shoot more things. Why? Star Wraith. Okay.
Because we have to keep the games moving, Shivaxi. But yes, good game.
So we've been streaming for 2 hours. Should we keep going, I guess? We have 50 people still watching, so I don't want to just, like, cut it off, I guess. I don't know.
I don't see any reason to stop.
They'll be like, screw you guys going home, switch off the stream.
Yes.
I'd like to play the
Screw you guys,
game
we're
more.
going home. No, actually,
well,
I'm quite
we'll
happy
keep going, keep streaming.
to keep staying on, yeah. Definitely.
Hopefully this time I can actually be on your guys' team instead of trying to kill you.
I got the MechWarrior music in the background going. Everything's good. We're getting more people in here too from the chat as well, so they're joining the server and stuff.
Okay, so today's Intersphere Day apparently.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep interfering to death.
That's the team for today. Next time we do a stream, we'll play Clan all day long.
Yeah. Everyone. Oh yeah, of course. Now I have everybody in the chat. More stream.
More.
Go more. Go harder. Stream forever, says Sinful Craft. I wish. If I made money doing this, maybe. Unfortunately, I need to like eat and go to the bathroom and have a life and things. But
well, keep trying, Shivaxi. You may actually get to me, and then maybe the both of us will actually make stable income playing video games on the internet.
Yes, but it's funny because I started ahead of you. You were like, when did I meet you? You had like 2,000. I think I was at around the 4,000, and then you just kind of soared past me, and I got lazy and like, well, shit. Now I need to catch up. I need to play the catch-up game.
It's not that it's like it sounds easy, but at some points, while you're also trying to readjust your life entirely around, a lot of other things, is trying to run all of this. It's quite taxing. You have to and especially because I do daily content and I try to get as many videos out as possible. And for the last month or so, that hasn't been the case. But things are looking up now.
Nice. Yeah, it's really hard just balancing work on your spare time around everything else. We know since we're basically also creating content in our spare time.
Yeah.
Well, you keep creating content, and I'll keep making videos about it and posting memes in it. We'll keep this going.
Yes.
Perfect.
I had a meme assets.
I'm still out of a job too because I actually just had a job interview like 2 weeks ago, and they're just like, "Nah, we decided to go with somebody else. Sorry." I'm like, "Gee, thanks."
Well,
that's fucking great. Well, F my life.
Well, at least they were nice about it, even though it's the exact answer you didn't want to hear.
Yeah. So I'm gonna Raven. I'll wait for you to get something, and we'll go along here.
I'm gonna get the Racosiris. It's actually, you know what? I like this.
One of some of the comments was, "You have a life?" Gasp.
Yeah. In the middle of all of this stuff, you kind of have to remember that, there is a life out there, and we kind of have to balance it against everything.
Yeah.
One of these days, I won't have a life. I'm getting there soon. Don't worry.
One of these days, you'll get rid of this annoying thing called a life. Then you'll have time to do everything.
Yes. I haven't played on this map in a while, actually. It's been some time. This is usually like the test map that's running on the test servers, and I always go this way, and this is the wrong fucking way to go. God damn it.
Aha, yes, but I have jump jets, so...
Yeah, you can actually do that. I can't. I'm in a filthy Raven. So.
Yeah, that's a great thing about this new Osiris. It has jump jets.
Yes, honestly, that was like I was expecting it to have. I didn't look at it, but I'm like, it's got to have jump jets, right? If it's got 2 racks, right? And it is. But
Yes.
Shivaxi, at least you have a free money generating device stapled into your Raven.
That's true. Very true.
And
Wait,
that is,
it does more. It has GCM.
yeah, and
Yeah,
that's one of the other things.
This Raven has BAP, GECM, C3, and LAMS. So.
And that's the
Yeah,
one of the
it's a
newer
complete
changes.
sensor package and
Yeah.
everything else as well.
But yeah, that's one of the newer changes with the Raven and the patch notes. All of the variants now have C3, so if you need a little bit of extra money, just buy a Raven and then just stand there.
That's probably
get money
a bit
by
boring,
existing.
But yeah.
It's a little boring, but you know what? You get a little bit more out of it. If you just need 100 more C-bills to get something, just stand there.
You know what would have been really
Stand there and look pretty. You're part of the
what
Royal
would have
Guard
been really
now.
disastrous is if we
Also
left the
pretty
home
slow.
button key on. So if people just hit the home key and they just get like 100,000 C-bills.
You have a
Yeah.
Osiris to your
Osiris.
left. Yeah.
Another contact coming up the road.
Outpost captured.
Oh, well, I just destroyed a tree mercilessly.
Solitaire running, dashing into the base.
Yep. Oh, hi. Well, Stuntman, you've made a terrible mistake.
Well, the name's for a reason, apparently.
Okay, that's a lot of
his
mechs all of a
back
sudden
and his
outside
center.
the wall.
Stuntman's back and center. Oh, how did
And he managed to get out.
No.
Wait,
He's still.
no, he will not
But he
escape.
doesn't give up. So
How the
Darvindus!
How-
You're blocking
There.
my
Got him.
fire!
Now he's there. You go.
We kind of jumped in at the same time. Sorry if I touched your butt there a little bit. Just a scratch.
That's fine.
Eh.
finally he was destroyed.
There. Oh my god.
Ow!
He really had the luck of the braid for a while.
Okay. I'm trading shots with like Kit Fox over here.
Osiris pop-tarting is not necessarily a good idea.
Ow. Do we have this base? Yeah, we captured this. Okay, just making sure.
Okay, so I need something with. Let's go with an LBX-10 because there's a lot of light mechs running around there, but we need something.
That's
with a
what's
little
in
bit
the
more
Raven
armor.
I'm running, is the LBX-10.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more reliable early game weapons.
Pew, 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 pew. Backing up here. Oh, what the hell?
Maybe X10 always a good choice, no doubt about it.
Right.
Ow.
Okay, so LBX.
Oh, that hurt. Crap.
And away we go.
Oh, hey, actually, as a future request for like fancy visual effects, one thing I really want to see is the MechWarrior 3 cockpit glass cracking when you get shot in the face.
Ooh.
Please fucking implement that, and the
We would-
sound for it too. So good.
That
we
would
can't
be
do that.
difficult.
That would be so nice, though.
We can't really rip that sound.
I can rip it.
that's-
Actually, I've already ripped it.
Yeah, we'll make it on our
can
own.
put it in the
When do we
game.
rip sound?
All right, make your own sound, but I still want the visual effect.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's probably the harder part of it.
Yeah.
But I suppose that, like,
Yeah, this will require coding as well, so...
Oh god. What is shooting me like with super precise accuracy? I feel like I'm being shot
suppose-
by turrets here.
I suppose you can you can tack it onto the cockpit actually breaking, but then again, if the cockpit breaks while you're inside the mech, you're
Yeah.
usually already dead.
I would like to see, like, as it gets more damage, you get like more and more like glass crack, you know, and then the glass would shatter if the cockpit actually gets destroyed.
Well, this is the
Yeah, this is
Factory under attack.
this is a nice change for authenticity, but I'm not certain that all of the player base would actually like that. Because
I mean, I guess
you're
it
still,
depends
of
where
course,
it's-
Make it a toggleable effect then. Immersion.
You're really trying,
Immersion
Shivaxi.
on or off.
yeah, that could work, I guess.
Yeah, but I suppose the major issue with that would be, well, you actually have to give all of the cockpits in the game glass, so it can.
Yeah.
I just shot a teammate by accident.
Yes.
Whoops. And the fact that it also doesn't work for vehicles since
Actually-
we don't actually really have cockpits.
What's funny is I don't even think MechWarrior 3 had a like it looked like this. Like it looks like there is no glass, but you still get like the glass crack when your cockpit takes damage, right? But only in that area. So it's like think of like an alpha PNG image, right? But there's no like actual glass texture. I don't believe in MechWarrior 3, if I'm right. think.
Yeah, it's basically an overlay as far as I
Yeah.
can tell.
Just like a alpha
Sorry,
blend or
which
whatever.
one did you mean?
For MechWarrior 3, like you don't actually see glass in MechWarrior 3, like just
No, you
normally.
don't.
Yeah.
Well, if
know.
you can see glass, it's dirty then, so that kind of ruins the point.
Right. So I think you could do the same thing in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We shall see what we can do about that.
We have certain. Okay.
I'm taking my
Fighting
Osiris.
this Ares, and he's playing Destruction Derby with the Chevalier over here. Okay, so we seem to have taken the center point. Good.
Yeah, Frank, you're completely right about that, and I forgot that that had GECM, so there was no reason for me to go in the passive. That was my mistake. I'm being called out about my scrubness in the chat.
Oh,
It's
well,
not
there's
a
corn.
mistake. If you shut down your radar, you still get a bonus from that.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay. He was saying though that to use C3, I need to have active radar on.
That's true, though.
Ow,
Of course,
ow.
if you
Yeah.
want to,
Yeah.
if you want to basically help your team with radar information, then it has to be on active.
Yeah, I was going into passive mode, which is stupid because I had the GECM.
I gotta make a 3-point turn here.
Where are you?
I'm in the center base. We seem to have all of basically the entire map under control, aside from the right base.
Yeah,
so that's where I'm gonna turn.
So
I'm
I
gonna
can
go turn
actually,
my attention.
All right, I can head over there and I can meet you on the way.
There's an Osiris repeatedly hopping.
Just don't
trying
tell
to-
Probably
Korn.
gonna-
Don't tell Korn because he's on the enemy team.
Okay,
Probably gonna switch
okay.
teams
Well,
in a second, actually, but I just literally switched, bought a new asset with some money somebody gave me, so I can't switch over now.
Converging
Oh.
on
you signed the contract. You're here forever.
Yeah.
converging on the right base.
Yeah, watching this for all the time we have right now, I must say I'm super happy how stable this release already is. I mean,
Yeah.
aside from you, Phontomen crashing.
Yeah. But then again, I've always had
we
weird
had
problems
so
with
much,
the game.
We had so much issues with our 083 release, where we left that ACM bug
Oh, yeah.
where you when you
083 was out for like a total of like a
Oh,
few
but-
days, and then that
yes,
was quickly patched.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
learned a
and
lot
after
QA-wise
that-
from that.
What?
Yeah.
that was a nightmare. Yes,
Alright.
and after that
I hit a
we got the-
bump.
I'm in the
After
base.
that,
I am capturing now. Or no, I'm
Yes,
not.
and after
come on.
that, the particle thing happened where it would crash half the team. God,
Yeah.
that was painful.
Our
Oh,
problem
good
with
lord.
083 was we didn't do enough actual play tests. Like most of the tests we did there were lab tests, but just stuff like that, you don't.
Alright,
It's hard
side
to
base is
capture in a
ours.
lab test.
That's nice. The Chevalier seems particularly
Yeah.
well suited to flipping
problem-
itself over by looking down.
The problem
Oh yeah,
that
because
we
the turret,
always-
you move it and it like actually collides with things. Hello,
Yeah, problem
Phontomen.
that-
Oh god, Phontomen is teleporting back and forth a lot. Very
Well,
good.
A bit of a problem
Netcode.
that we always have is to actually have enough testers around for testing. We actually can never do something like what we have now, a full server test. That's never going to happen. So
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I can see how that could cause a couple of problems, and I can see why that's kind of a logistics issue.
Yes.
Dark Death Trooper asks what new mechs and guns. Okay, so there's the Cauldronborn and the Argus. And then for new weapons, we have... There's some new vehicles as well. I'm just not as familiar with them. New weapons, though, are the Heavy PPC and the HAG, which is the Hyper Assault Gauss Rifle, which is like a Gauss machine gun, and it's amazing. Were those
And
only
the
two
Thumper
new-
Artillery.
Oh, the Thumper Artillery, yes.
And the new
Yes,
vehicles are the Rommel main battle tank and the Regulator hover tank.
I like how I'm just barely keeping up with you, Fonto. That thing is fast as hell.
The Chevalier, it goes fast.
Gotta go fast.
How do you like the new engine sounds, Wanto?
Well, that's kind of the thing. Unfortunately, I had the game turned down so I can hear everybody, and it's kind of like Shivaxi's priority speaker is messing with you guys mostly, so it's kind
Lol.
of hard to
Alright,
hear.
Okay.
I tried to take away my priority speaker. I can't for some reason.
But
Just mimic the sound with your mouth, Shivaxi.
But generally speaking, the sound effects on the engines, well, they're noticeable, even at lower
Focus of
volume.
solitaire.
And my ears are now filled with explosions.
Oh my
they see-
god, I got focused bad.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go since I'm the front of
was
everything. I'm just
bad.
gonna go. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna leave, and I'm not gonna come back. Hi, Silverdus.
Hello.
We seem to have an armored convoy here, which is nice.
Fallout
That
Maniac,
partisan is... Someone help this partisan.
Fallout Maniac says 2000 ping rip. That might just be this server, because this... What are we on? We're on Funblocks, which is based in Germany?
It's
somewhere?
Germany. It's
Germany?
a German
Okay.
server, yes.
Yeah, so if you're
Okay.
somewhere far away from Germany, there could be an issue connecting to this. I have no idea. Where's
Maybe,
my
but
ping right now? I
normally
have 150
Let's-
ping, so...
Let's clean up this
when
signature
you're
so I can
connecting
actually
from-
get back to commenting on the audio.
Yeah, when you're connecting from the States, yeah, what you have, Shivaxi, that's about normal. It's never that
Yeah.
bad, so...
Yeah. I think I'll go with another Rave.
But yeah, yeah, keep on, Phontomen.
Hmm.
Go with the Raven D.
Assembly in progress.
It's got Narc.
Echo 5. Outpost.
One thing
Okay.
I am noticing is I'm able to hear the lasers much further away in first person.
Yes, I actually changed that. I always thought that the Ranger, the laser portable range is kind of pitiful because
Yeah.
in the canon they are actually described as very loud weapons, and so they have been
Oh shit.
severely increased in range.
I got a contact here in D6. Help.
But yes, as I was saying about the engine sounds, now that things have calmed down, they're not necessarily the most amazing engine sounds that I've ever heard in my entire life. The whatchamacallit, but I'm used to like I'm used to
can you
playing
spawn here?
super I'm used to playing super autism mods and like World of Tanks that they have like the guys that go into those things either A have original recordings or B they use like high quality recordings from YouTube for individual engines. And they make them sound like they try to get it at like whatchamacallit, Gnome Father's Pack was the one that was trumpeted around with my friends a lot, which basically changed World of Tanks from an arcade game into something that sounds, well, halfway realistic, even though some of the sounds
Damn
just
it.
kind of got weird.
Fonto, I need it back up.
I'm trying to run away from things and also comment on sound design. Give me a moment. But yes,
man.
the sounds themselves, they're distinct, and I suppose that's really, at the end of the day, what you really need. The Demolisher sounds, well, certainly heavier. I mean, I'm playing rolling over in the Chevalier right now, and this is the stock engine sound, so thinking about this, thinking about how the Demolisher now actually sounds different than the Chevalier, that's, well, that's a good change because it seems sensible, and, well, honestly, to get a better opinion on the sounds, I suppose I'm just gonna have to play it for a while on my own, you know, when I can actually hear all of the sounds. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's actually somebody.
That makes sense.
Somebody
Yeah.
actually came up with a valid point there. The having the high ping can sometimes be related to the Windows 10 telemetry thing, because for some reason
yeah,
with the
that
Crysis
thing.
engine and Windows 10 telemetry, it does not like this game and tries to send all this fucking data and ends up crashing the game or giving you a ridiculous ping. So
Yes,
make sure you disable all the Windows 10 telemetry bullshit.
Yes,
I had that
in
issue
general,
myself.
Just install Spybot anti-beacon and get rid of all of that.
I'm getting complaints of we're not using enough aerospace. I guess we're gonna have to take some of that next.
people need planes.
I'm really bad in a plane, but for the sake of the stream, I'll crash and burn hard, which is what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, this map is pretty nice to fly usually. Just don't hit the tree.
yeah,
Right.
I remember Phontomen's. Oh, they actually took that out. What was that? The donor G or something with the super long range.
The Donner D.
Donner D, that was it. The super long range missiles you could just like
The
float
questionably
super-
balanced vehicle that was actually very fun to drive, but, well, you could basically piss people off from, well, space.
100 meters away. Yeah, quite a ways.
But yeah.
We lost all the bases, by the way.
But yes, unfortunately, Andrew,
Server dis-
even though I don't have that many amazing things to say about the sound design until I actually play the game more, sound design for these kinds of games is important, so I'm not like you're saying, oh, well, it's just the sound. It's not that big of a deal. All I care about is giant stomping robots, and yeah. But
Sound plays a very important part in the game of what you're seeing and feeling before you.
Absolutely. It can add
Exactly.
so much immersion and effect.
Exactly, and there are a lot of games where people aren't that determined about making good sound effects; they just kind of come lesser. So actually, it is comforting to know that you're actually like you're in there working, and you're actually determined to like you're determined to actually make it you know distinct and noticeable, and actually impact gameplay in a meaningful way.
I can't even see this guy.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, even like
that's very
simple
important
features
to me.
light beam, heavy, and assault mechs having
Oh
different
god.
footsteps.
Oh god.
It's just some like a little touch.
I'm
Yeah,
in a bad...
it's a series of a series of small touches, and honestly, if it isn't there, somebody will just comment that's like, why don't these? It'd be cool if these sounded different. It'd be cool if this had a distinct sound and whatnot. And we're all trying to run away, and we're failing at it.
Oh my god! I did bad at everything.
We had 3 hovercrafts trying to scramble over each other like the 3 Stooges to get away from a line of mechs.
I don't even know how I survived that, but Jesus Christ, I'm dead now.
And that's a lot of mechs in there.
That was bad.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Saber.
Living
my.
Legends is still the only game that actually has different footstep sounds for different mech classes, weight classes.
So yeah, things
I
like
forgot
that
to
that
spawn
people either don't think about when they're actually making the game, and you kind of, if you really sit really hard and notice, try to notice the little differences, like the differences that could be, where like logical inconsistencies, where every vehicle sounds the same, or just for the sake of
You'll
simplicity.
pick up on that stuff. I mean, by design, humans are like designed to like detect patterns and stuff, so that's why it can be really off-putting to hear like the same thing over and over.
Like, for example, right now, it's, well, like, for example, just sort of, like, going on that logic and picking out something that's inconsistent. Right now, hovercrafts, they all sound the same, even though the regulator is significantly heavier than the lighter 2 vehicles. So...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make good hovercraft sounds.
Big
And,
meaty fans.
Yeah, actually...
Just find some industrial fans, you know?
Actually,
I always thought about like combat
it's hard
sounds
to,
like.
I think it's probably a bit hard to distinguish, but all of these sounds are actually unique.
So it's actually nice to know that even...
It doesn't sound like the like the regulator. They are all different in a way.
Yeah, it's nice to know that there is somebody who's actually like specifically going into this and like making sure that there are little touches in there that make all the things different. Honestly, I think that a lot of games simply don't have these kinds of people.
Little details matter. I used to have a show called Little Details Matter. And by show, I mean I made 2 episodes and then never again.
One
I
thing I didn't get around to in this release was actually I wanted to diversify the mechs more. The idea was to actually make the mech run sounds different across the tech base. So have a clan mech sound have a different reactor sound than the IS ones. But yeah, it's not something I got into this patch.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want less...
Still upcoming.
Well, yeah, well, less on tech. Wouldn't you do that by? Well, I suppose they all have standard engines and XL engine, and it's kind of hard to differentiate those because they aren't actually they've never been differentiated.
Well, actually, they have. In the lore, there is different engine manufacturers, and there's actually a lot of background lore on different manufacturers where the engines are coming from. So there is actually a lot of background on that.
But I know that's kind of the stuff that kind of slides into the background with a lot of this stuff because these mechs are all being made by manufacturers that if you play Battletech Tabletop, which I haven't, but you know, being one that kind of likes the Battletech universe in general, I kind of have cursory knowledge of a lot of things just by doing like wiki dives and stuff like that. But they actually do have different manufacturers, and there are a lot of people had to go through and write interesting things about all these battle mech and vehicle manufacturers making all of this stuff, which is interesting to read when you see it, but it's kind of hard to get to. But I meant in terms of differentiating it, I meant in terms of like reactor sounds. I don't think anyone has ever made an XL engine and a standard reactor a different sound in a MechWarrior game before.
So would be really
actually, yeah, not in this way, but something I have to say positive about MWO, every one of their mechs really sounds distinct. And they have all their unique sound setup when it comes to their engine sound.
Well, they better make them sound distinct. They have people paying $30 up front for them in several months in advance. So it's the one thing that keeps their game running. So hopefully they put some work into that.
Yeah.
Well, a very good prime example of their laziness would be that the Rack 2 and the Rack 5 sound identical in their game.
Oh god, let's not talk about their weapon sounds. They're goddamn awful synthesizations. It's terrible.
I've always compared the MechWarrior Online sounds to like a drum kit, like a synthesized drum kit.
I would be ashamed
listen to it, it does.
Yeah, I would be really ashamed to work on this project when it comes to sound. It's just awful.
Well, the
I
thing
mean,
is,
like with all the money they made, they couldn't afford to get any real Foley sounds or something like that.
Well,
the thing
well-
is, actually, if you work in a company where that
Crap.
has to earn money with it, it's often harder to put the same amount of detail in. That's the curious thing, actually.
No.
Just to get a project going and budget everything, it's crazy.
And also, on the question of them making lots of money and where are they spending it, let's all not forget that the turn-based BattleTech game that they were going to make kind of disappeared because they needed the money to keep the publisher afloat. So,
Yeah.
let's all kind of look
Yeah.
sideways and think maybe they're not that rich.
Yeah, I doubt it. The player base has been dwindling quite a bit if you look at like the Steam charts and stuff. Oh god.
Still, I think they could have afforded some good basic sounds. You can
They
sometimes
could.
You can also buy this book, and yeah, they just decide not to do something like that.
Kind of think they put like a microphone, you know, some guy with like
3. Activate
just some like pots and pans, like banging them together to make the footsteps.
Clunk, clank, clunk, clunk.
Clang
Some
bang.
of this stuff definitely sounds like it, yeah.
I like how we're just raiding this frickin' wow. We're raiding this hangar here.
Oh. And then suddenly we have a Hawkmoth here just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, but on this whole idea of diversifying the engine sounds, there is also another consideration here to make, because every resource has to be loaded into the game. So having, yeah.
I'm gonna
So
sell
that
this.
that was the reason that I actually thought, okay, let's try to do this about over the tech base, have a difference there, and keep everything else, yeah, the same for the Mech. The heavy has a heavy sound, and the medium has a medium sound, light has light sound, the sword has sword sound. Because yeah, all of those are resources that needed to be loaded in, and that will, of course, they will impact performance.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no.
That's a vulture
no.
just kind of standing
no,
still.
no. Wait a minute. Hang on. Everybody
What?
pause. I have a bone to pick. Now I have an issue with this
Okay.
patch. What happened to my quad UAC-5 Rifleman A?
Oh dear.
I am not happy. Oh, no. No, I want that variant back right now. I swear to God.
You have anger at the Shivaxi.
Where is it?
assembly in progress.
Oh no.
All right, well, I guess I'm taking the new Rifleman A, which has 3 HVAX 2s.
HVACs.
Yes.
Yeah, they have actually become good.
And
Yeah, well, I'm using I'm using the regulator with the
What else
single
does this have?
HVAC 10, and I'm looking at it now, and it seems like it's functioning okay, but
okay, yeah, it
It's
has,
a-
it
shall
has
see.
3 HVAC 2s and an extended LRM 20.
Yes, you have a lot of range with that. A ton of range.
But my quad UAC 5s. What the fuck?
I only a golden puma. But yeah, this is what I assumed the HVAC 10 is basically a budget Gauss rifle.
It basically
What should
is.
he
in a
sound like?
It
nutshell.
kinda is, yeah.
Oh, actually, that's cool, but still.
It's a budget Gauss rifle that does a little bit better in melee because it has still higher DPS.
Yeah, the major I suppose the major complaint is like it's never really seemed like the damage was all that big of a deal. Like a Gauss rifle, even if you use it in a close range situation, it hurts and people notice. But
Yes.
the HVAC has never really felt like it really kind of held its own. Like the Hollander with the HVAC just kind of feels defenseless.
Oh, I did not mean to fire missiles at close range. It's Saber.
I'm attempting to use this now, and it seems like it's working.
Oh god,
That's-
these things
that is
take a long time to reload.
That is a vulture, and I am now out of ammunition, so I may have to cut this examination short.
Well, he's dead. Oh good, he's gonna stand on me.
Having a
Got him!
bit of trouble there, Shivaxi.
Got him!
Just so you know, there's like 4
Oh.
or 5 mechs coming to the front of the base, so you guys
Jesus.
might want to be prepared. Just
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, so you've got 3 guns on that. What's the 4th slot taken up by?
The extended LRM 20.
That's a That's a very strange rifleman you have there.
I would say
Yep.
so.
It has a lot of long-range power, as I said. It merges well. Extended LRM 20 is 1,500 meters, and HVAC 2 is also. So this is
How much?
one hell of a long-range beast.
Yeah.
How much damage do the HVAC 2s do though? I'm trying to gauge here.
I don't.
They take a
really have
long
numbers.
time to recycle, by the way.
Yeah.
I would think that, honestly, I don't know how, I haven't tested the HVAC 2, so I wouldn't actually be able to say accurately, but, one of the weapons that I just particularly don't like is Light Gauss. It just doesn't do enough. So, having 3 long-range cannons that have, well, a higher rate of fire than a Light Gauss with similar range might be a better trade-off, so we'll see about that.
I am now stuck. Oh god. Well, I'm falling down the waterfall. Shit.
But Light Gauss to me just never feels like an actual weapon. Like, I can poke, it feels like I'm marking people so I can get assists later.
That's kind
Well,
of what it
the
is,
thing
really.
is,
It's
Light Gauss is kind of a long-range suppression and attrition weapon. Like, Light Gauss really starts to shine if there's like a really big open map and you wanna.
It's Salty
have
Shark!
tactical
The guy I got
superiority.
into the stream killing me!
Right, it just sort of sit there in an area where you can always see the target and just poke him repeatedly, and there's not much
Exactly.
you can do about it.
Especially
Yeah.
in these games like Chaos March, it really pays off on a lot of maps where there's open areas because it's the ultimate area denial because it just outranges the enemy, and that's worth a lot in some edge cases. But yeah, on a lot of PC pubs, like on this map, it's not that useful.
Splooge Cupcakes is in the chat now. Hello, Splooge Cupcakes.
I suppose that comes down to basically just map design and then just situations at that point. But
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing. That's like, I always kind of look at it sideways because it just doesn't really do very much, and there's about a billion other weapons that could be better suited.
Well, there was one variant that would make you think twice about it. It was the quad light goes Fafnir.
Can anyone
That was a
post to
thing?
this guy who is
That was-
complaining about his sound that he probably needs to lower his sample rate?
Yeah, the quad light
Yeah.
goes Fafnir was a joke, but it was terrifying.
You see,
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, so those comedy builds are, entertaining, but you guys do a lot to actually keep those min-maxing builds just kind of out of the game. So you
Thank
have
you, Shivaxi.
you have a lot of so
I discovered that a
so
long time ago.
most of the variants, just for keeping balance, just have a whole lot of they just have a whole lot of variety, and you get very interesting joke builds like Grand in the Oros, which is just kind of it's not very effective, but it's comedic.
Well, I like to
I'm
call it
sorry, Alex. I keep forgetting about aerospace. I'm gonna take aerospace next time.
I like to call it the
swear.
Pepsi can tank because it looks like it's got a giant Pepsi can fitted to its turret.
Next time
man.
next time I die, everybody just yell at me to go aerospace because I keep spawning in the wrong location for it.
Right.
Well, there are some cheese variants like the Thor Echo, which has twin PBTs and gores, but most of the stuff we try and keep is multi-range, like the mechs that you would see from BattleTech, which were multi-range, ideally built to handle various situations.
But what about the Mad Cat Mark A? When will it be nerfed? When will it cease to be the go-to competitive machine?
I like the A though.
That's because the A kills everything.
I know. I'm.
What do you want? The Timberwolf is the premier mech, and it will always be.
It is, but it overrides so many other mechs just by dual UAC-10, which doesn't seem like that shocking of a combination.
I just want my rifleman
but
A back.
as soon as you have anything with that, it just kind of
helps it
tears
so
things
much-
apart.
Yeah, what helps it so much is its awesome maneuverability. I remember you actually playing an SA against an Atlas, and you can outturn it. So
yeah.
that it couldn't bring its firepower to bear, and you could rip its center torso apart.
I remember that guy. It was like it was in an actual Solaris arena, and I just kind of circled around him, and he just kind of stared at me, and then proceeded to die, which was like, I've been in that situation, and that just made me feel sad, because I know I've been in that situation, and it's just like, damn it, I want the Atlas to be good.
We lost the middle base, by the way.
Why is this min-maxing machine just outshining it so? I was in it and I was killing people, but that's just me as a personal player. It's like, I don't necessarily like to tend towards things that are meta compliant because it just feels like, well, anybody can do that.
I got in somebody's
Well, then-
back. Sorry.
They
And
go for the Mauler.
this-
There's like a Mauler with like 6 to 7 different weapon systems on it.
Oh god. Saber's out to get me.
One-man band.
Help! Saber's trying to kill me.
It's a pink Rommel. Pink Rommel. Anime Rommel.
It's got like one Gauss, one Ultra 20, two smalls, two small Pulse, one SRM4, one LRM15 or something like that.
So what do? I just like I play jazz on my mouse, just
High
hit all the
Phontomen.
buttons.
Oh god.
If you don't have a mouse that is programmable with multiple buttons, you have to be stuck on that variant.
I think to make Shivaxi feel better, we need to get a jump capable rifleman.
Oh god.
Jump capable
I just want my
rifleman.
4 UAC 5 focus the Demolisher Saber.
Oh, the heavy PPC is purple, is it? Oh.
Yes.
That's my first.
Lol.
This is my first
Oh, God.
exposure with it, as I ruin this Rommel. Will help ruin the Rommel.
Ow! Goddamn. Oh, so that explosion still does happen, the very bright.
Everything
Oh.
in. I think I'm technically dead, but I'm
Wow.
still alive.
That was an incredible explosion. Holy shit.
Shivaxi, get a welding torch. I think that the crew hatches
See,
on this
I told
thing
you.
are welded.
Oh.
Are melted.
Okay.
Help!
Yeah, you're like. Are
I
you
can't
stuck?
move.
Alright, hang on. Running into you. Do.
Everything is black aside from the left armor. I think it's done. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it.
How are you not dead?
I don't know. It's only got 16 armor, so
my
one
God.
shot will kill it.
Phontomen, another one's going critical right next to you. Behind you. Run away!
Ow!
Holy shit.
Okay, Nuke Alley.
Oh my god.
I think that probably put a nail in my regulator, but I think it's still alive.
Somehow. Oh, I'm being focused by like everybody. Oh shit. Nah! Back. Holy
Is that
crap.
enough of not being able to see for you, Shivaxi?
Huh?
I said, is that enough of not being able to see for you?
Ah!
Yeah, no,
God damn it,
that's good. I like that.
Americans.
That's still like the normal nuke.
Ah!
So. Okay, I'm going into airspace. Everybody calm down. I'm doing it.
Remember to hit the burst key.
We have to predict this. Everyone's like, there's a delay. We won't be able to tell you. Alright, Alright, wait, do people want VTOL though? Or aerospace? Is the question.
Kind of unfortunate that there are no endgame VTOLs, but yet again, Dark Age problems.
Yeah, they don't really exist. There is.
That's kinda- That is a really big shame.
I
Because,
have it-
like when you
okay,
have these
hang
classes
on.
of vehicles, you kind of want them to go to their logical, the logical extremes.
We actually going to repurpose a
I can
big
buy a Visigoth.
transport, a big transport VTOL for endgame
User joined
purposes,
your
but
channel.
it's not really that canon. But okay, yeah, we are going to do that.
Okay, so which vehicle is that?
Karnov.
One that is the
Oh, the
Karnov
Karnov
Alright.
choppers.
Yes,
Phontomen,
the
you
Karnov
remember-
and the Anhur.
Phontomen, you remember the last time I tried to take off
Ow.
on your video in
Yeah.
airspace? About,
Yeah,
wait, 3 or
it was-
4 times in a row, I think.
It was-
Everybody
Right.
pray as I tried to get off the goddamn landing field.
We were
Yeah,
very
the
we-
airstrip.
very good beta testers.
Here we
with the
go.
Aerospace update.
Everybody
the booster.
fucking... Oh my god, I'm in the air! Okay.
We found very exciting and new, interesting ways to die on the runway without doing anything.
I take off and I just watch like one of my teammates explode in the air. Well, this is gonna be good.
But yeah, that's another thing as well. It's kind of
Where do
you
I
know,
go is the
entertaining to.
question.
It's kind of entertaining to think about that the Donner and the Hawkmoth in BattleTech they're actually helicopters. So
Yes.
Oh god, I went too high and I'm out of bounds now. Shit. Not like this! Not like this! Okay, I'm in. I'm back. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
we
thought I was gonna
couldn't-
die.
Or the old team couldn't make the helicopter thing work. That's why they are VTOLs.
well, that's kind of a shame. Aren't there helicopters in Basic Crisis though? That's kind of strange.
Yeah, but they don't really. They are
pull
on,
up.
on rails.
Pull up.
basically.
Holy
On
crap.
oh right.
And it's also, I think it also makes sense in our game because we have so many maps that are like in space, and it would just suck to not be able to use the VTOLs just because
Space
they have rotors.
helicopters.
Yeah, they would. They would
Yeah.
be flapping uselessly there.
Space helicopters, yeah.
Hides in space.
Get the space chopper.
Yeah, get your space shuttle door gunner badge.
Oh god, trees! Everything's spinning! No! I'm dead.
Well, and that's why Shivaxi doesn't play aerospace. And why also
Yeah.
I told
also
you
do not
I am
play
terrible
aerospace.
at this. I am terrible at aerospace.
I am too, which is why I drive a
It
tank.
was a valiant attempt.
Watch the stream. You're gonna miss that highlight. That was actually pretty. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Phontomen. If I was gonna, I can link you to like the chat so you can see what people are saying. Because people have been asking you questions too.
Well, they have been asking me questions.
Well, yeah, just like I don't know.
Shickliff!
I was gonna say if you have like a second monitor, you can put the chat window up like on the second
I
screen or something. 'Cause you can pop it
so,
out.
So I can do that. However, the stream may cause some strange effects. But can I just pop out the chat?
You can pop out just the chat as a separate window.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna link to you before. I forgot about it, honestly.
Right. So, is any particular question in the audience like needs to be answered?
I haven't seen any in a while. It's going by pretty fast. But yeah, if you have any questions for Phontomen, ask now. He will look at the chat and things because I told him to.
Or if you have any questions for us developers as well.
So, hang on here. Let me just put the game into windowed. I just gotta make sure I've gotta edit that because things. So, 1 second here. Wait, wrong chat window.
Normal Shiv aerospace gameplay. Yep, it's true. This is what happens every time I get into aerospace.
Okay, open
Sorry,
link.
I'm just terrible at this. Trying to get up high. Ish.
Okay.
Well, I was just looking at that map where the trees fly off into the atmosphere.
That was just really spectacular. Like, I clipped a tree, and then my whole screen was just spinning around, like, wildly. You really missed that.
All right.
Well,
Everything. Oh,
there
actually,
is a
but no,
bug
the
here.
game crashed then. God damn.
You're welcome.
Whoops.
There's a bug in Wildlands map where if you shoot the trees with machine guns, they accelerate to like Mach 3 and fly off into the distance.
That's amazing.
High-speed lumberjacking. All right. So I now have the chat open. So if anyone want to ask me a question, you can now.
Let me try. I'm trying aerospace again, despite everything my gut tells me.
I see a question from Justin Guy. No, the Kit Fox doesn't have a cockpit yet.
Soon,
Eventually it will
TM.
get its own cockpit.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna work on getting some more cockpits to the assets that don't have it yet.
We have a dogfight.
Really, just in general, Living Legends is kind of, well, really ambitious
Oh
for
god.
a mod.
I have 2 fighters on me. I need help.
At this point, we actually don't like to call it a mod anymore. It's really has become a free game at this point.
Pretty
Yeah,
much
it
its
is.
own game.
All right, you're in my sights now. Pew 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 pew.
It's tacked on to Crisis Wars, but just generally because you have an all-in-one installer now, it might as well be its own game.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Well,
Mr.
this is a nice
Ritter
question,
asked
yeah.
us, what inspired us to produce MechWarrior Living Legends? Yes, passion for BattleTech, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
we love
the original, I mean, that's actually a pretty complex question. The original team just got together and they say, hey, that would be awesome. We want a multiplayer.
Oh, he flew into what the fuck did I just see?
No, nobody actually did something like that, like where you could actually see into another mech, see what's going on inside, and just have something on a modern standard. And it's pretty much what set the the groundwork for MWO and stuff like that too. I'm happy to say.
There was.
Guys,
if I what?
I'm chasing a fighter jet who just flew into one of my friendly riflemen, and the rifleman went flying up into the air. So that happened.
Nice.
Yeah, cry physics make you cry.
Okay, let's see here. I still don't have enough for that. Okay, well, but yeah, the
Come on,
what was I gonna say?
This guy, come on.
Yeah, well,
if
if you want to have a more complete answer on that, I think in the AMA that was done with Kamikaze, there was a very good answer to that.
Yeah, the TLDR is the original dev team wanted to make something awesome with MechWarrior in the BattleTech universe. They succeeded in that, so we picked it up and we wanted to continue making something awesome. Come on, and make it even more awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way that the game.
Yeah.
Oh, he's flying me right into his enemy base, but I don't care. I'm gonna get this guy. Come on.
The way the game itself shuttered was just probably one of the most distasteful and unfortunate things ever. So it is really amazing that the game was actually picked back up by you guys and is continuing to be developed.
I'm having a very intense fucking air fight right now with this guy I've been chasing. Come on.
As
Oh
the
god,
contest
that's his
turns out,
base.
that was also quite
I gotta back off.
to get all of the source files back together.
There was a lot of work.
Oh god, that was.
It's
was a
in
nightmare.
fact we actually on the start of our team, I think for half a year or so, we actually didn't even have access to most of the files, so we just modified the XMLs. And all we did for the first half year of the project was just fucking around with the XML files for pure rebalance and stuff like that. And we just went from there, and eventually it became thing. It was a lot.
Yeah, we had to run. Yeah,
I
we
just
had to,
pulled
like,
off
run
an awesome maneuver. Holy shit.
We had to
You're
track
learning
down so many
aerospace
people
yet,
to get-
Shivaxi.
I'm not really good. Okay, hang on. Chasing this guy again. He came back at me. I thought he was going back to repair. Come on, come on. Come on, you want some of this? You want some of this,
We
boy?
had to track down
You want some of
so
this?
many people.
If I remember correctly, the the only other multiplayer BattleTech experience before MechWarrior Living Legends was actually a really short beta test for it was like MechWarrior.
that was it.
It was like MechWarrior 4's multiplayer just kind of sawed off and made its own game, but that didn't actually go anywhere.
Oh my god.
That sounds like Inner Sphere Wars.
Or something. It's like it was like BattleTech like 19 not 19 like 30 49 or something like that. I'm not sure.
I think I
Oh,
vaguely know what you're talking about.
There was also a MechTech project that wanted to surface, but yeah, got shut down when they stopped working on anything related to BattleTech because they switched to doing their own stuff.
Yeah,
Zeno said MechWarrior 3025 is what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. I remember running into it really for a really small glance at it, and it was just kind of like they had a beta test, and then the game basically abruptly stopped development and just kind of shuttered.
Yeah.
So, and also the what else was I gonna say? Well, I lost it. Well,
it was a sort of early MMO, is what it was
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah, but the MechTech guys. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate when, hey, look, free release, everyone can play MechWarrior Mercenaries, and then abruptly, no one could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. That
That was so terrible, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna start off in aerospace this round, and I remembered, no, you don't start with enough C-bills for that.
It was nice to see that, MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries itself got updated with widescreen support, because I did my Let's Play of Black Knight and Vengeance, and it was, oh boy, that was a lot of editing.
Had to be 4:3 aspect ratio.
I believe it.
That was the main menu ran in like 800 by 600, and then when the game started, then it switched to its resolution.
Yeah, I actually, when I did my Mercenaries Let's Play, because I had the same thing, I had a workaround for that. I could probably, well, I mean, your Let's Play, if it's over now, but if you ever do it again, I could help you with that, so you don't have to do so much editing, because there's an easy workaround.
Yeah, I think the major issue now is probably like somebody commented on me doing like a repeat of my my Mercenaries run through and just kind of either giving myself interesting handicaps or going for the other endings, because the other endings is kind of
that's what I did.
I went for the easy Davian ending because it's like, well, Steiner are all a bunch of crazy assholes anyway.
Yeah.
But the ending,
100% agree.
the other two endings are kind of interesting because one is the mercenary ending where you just kind of go, well,
fuck
screw
everything.
you guys, and fly away. But the actual Steiner/Clanner ending is probably the most surreal thing I've ever experienced. It just kind of feels like, hey, you're joining a cult now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way I did it is I recorded that with Shadowplay, and
I mean that they actually, I have never played that any. Wasn't it that they actually keep the canon in that Steiner joins Clan Wolf or something like that?
Something like that. They took they absconded with Katrina Steiner or something like that, and you had to go through an actual legitimate trial of possession to get her. Something like that. But you wound up joining the clans afterward. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they actually joined.
I didn't understand that ending
Clan
either.
Wolf under Khan Vladimir Vaughn.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, with all 3 of those endings, you are reminded of the MechWarrior 5, which will never happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Every
The
single
Word of
ending,
Plague.
it's like
Word of
so-
Plague,
yeah, every single ending you realize you play that, you see it, and you're just like, yeah, that turned into Mech Assault 2, and that was terrible.
Oh
Well,
god.
I mean, MechWarrior 5 was supposed to come out, but there was just so much stuff that was happening there legally.
Yeah.
Like with the whole Warhammer trailer, and then Harmony Gold sued everybody into oblivion.
Harmony,
Yeah.
Harmony, but thank God Harmony Gold is losing their license in 2021, so no more of that shit.
Thank
Oh, really?
God.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I heard that, like, I heard it on Twitter, basically. The, whatchamacallit, I forget exactly what the studio is behind Macross, I can't remember the name. But they actually finally went and actually, like, put in for the court measure to stop this stupid bullshit.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the major issue is that Harmony Gold owns distribution rights for the original Macross series in the US. The only problem is they were kind of trying to bullshit their actual power and said they had the license signed from one of the production companies, not the main company, for the original Macross series. But then Harmony Gold said, "Oh no, we have the rights for all Macross products from now into the future," which isn't correct at all. But the
No,
major issue was the studio was like, "We don't really have
They're
the time
known
or money
trolls
to
in the legal field, essentially.
Yes,
They
the-
are.
The thing with this was also that actually the same distributor also sold the rights to Battletech for their Mechs.
Yeah, which is why we have the unseen things like
Yes,
the
you know,
the Wasp,
yes.
which will never be seen ever
Exactly.
again.
That's why that happened.
Yeah, but the thing was whatchamacallit is like the major issue is the studio didn't
Oi,
really have the
Serpentist!
time or the
Fuck
care
off!
to contest Harmony
Hey,
Gold
Shivaxi.
because
Oh,
Macross
okay,
is
that's
mostly in
good.
Japan,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
don't
You
necessarily
run away.
care.
Sorry.
True.
Fighting
No!
Serpentist.
To be quite honest, I'm not that sad
Holy
about
shit.
seeing the Wasp go. The Marauder, of course, is one thing, but I'm not a fan of mechs that actually carry their weapons in hand. It just doesn't really fit Battletech.
There's an old
Yeah,
time
same,
charm to
actually.
it, but it looks really silly.
Like the Axeman, you know, like it's
Axeman.
cool, but it's
Jesus.
like did this
Melee
really
weapons
exist?
will
Yeah.
never be represented properly in any MechWarrior game ever.
I mean,
Yeah, I can accept this in
I don't know.
Macross, no problem, but in Battletech it just doesn't work.
I like
for
the
me.
melee in the new BattleTech game, the Overtop guys.
Oh.
I'm not quite sold on that because actually headbutting the enemy is the most silly move ever. You are basically crushing.
Is
your
there a
own
headbutt
target.
move? I didn't even notice.
Yes, when the arms are gone, it's going to be a headbutt, and that's utterly retarded.
Shoulder
You're
check
basically
him.
crushing your own cockpit. with
Let me
that.
crush my cockpit
okay,
into
well,
this
apparently-
other mech.
Apparently, somebody in Shivaxi's chat has more information about this. Apparently, they found that the original studio didn't even have the designs for the Destroids, which are the Warhammer and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Harmony Gold could never actually have those designs to begin with. So
Yeah.
haha.
Yeah, it's an interesting clusterfuck, this whole thing. But
So, but yeah,
they're
they
now
actually
sorting it in a new lawsuit right now.
Yeah. So basically,
Oh, my.
So basically, essentially, they actually went and actually finally did the loss, like the actual, arbitration to actually get this stuff set out, and they apparently had a ruling where Harmony Gold has no connection with it as of 2021.
Yeah.
Which is
But
far
there's
away,
actually-
but it's like, hey, we might get Macross games now, and we might be
Yeah,
able to
that-
see more unseen mechs again.
Yeah, and more of the anime. But there's actually a reason that Harmony Gold went for this, because they planned or are planning a Macross movie for 2019. No, I mean
Oh.
a Robotech movie. That's why. There is a domain for that and all that stuff.
Oh,
and
boy.
that's why they went after the rights again.
Well, yeah, I remember they did a whatchamacallit. I forget exactly what it was, but they did actually do like a short OVA series that kind of rebooted the franchise a little bit. I remember seeing that. It was nice, but it was, well, it's at the point where Robotech is just like, what the hell is even going on? These are three anime stashed together, and they don't actually have any relation to each other.
Oh yeah, Robotech is a clusterfuck. Oh,
It's like
terrible.
Robotech is Macro. For anyone who doesn't know, the original Robotech series is Macross, Southern Cross, and Mossopedia. Three
Yeah.
animes that have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they actually melded and made some sort of story out of that. You can imagine
Yeah.
how terrible that result
They
is.
went and they wrote an English script that somehow makes it all make some sort of sense, and this is why people that are fans of Macross just kind of go, when you say the R word, people go But it also is connected
not
with
accepted.
yeah, but it also is connected with us in the BattleTech universe because all of those nice unseen like the Warhammer just kind of feels like it should be there.
Yeah.
The
I really
Warhammer-
love the Marauder.
The
especially.
Warhammer, yeah, and the Marauder,
original
God, I miss
design.
that thing. I really would love this one to be here, to be quite honest, but I can't really convince anybody to put this in.
The Marauder?
Unfortunately.
Yes, the Marauder, yeah, because
I would love to see.
it's-
You know what I would
it-
love
it
to
would-
see?
the Marauder would basically have the same rule as the Warhammer. It's in a way it's a worse Warhammer.
I would love to see actually, other than the Marauder, there was one in, I think it was Ghost Bear's Legacy, MechWarrior 2, called the Stone Rhino. That was a fun one.
The Behemoth.
Yeah, that thing was
Yeah.
fucking massive. I love that thing.
I don't really have any experiences with that.
Stone Rhino
Any-
is basically just like the Fafnir in a way. It's really, really massive mech.
Yeah.
I remember the whatchamacallit, the only experience I have with it is through the Mech Tech packs they put out for MechWarrior
Yeah.
for Mercenaries,
Yeah.
where they
It has a
rationalized
Navy-
a naval railgun. I'm
Yes,
like, I want
yes,
that
I
in
love that thing.
I
you
want
can-
that. It's something else, but it's never gonna happen.
There's only 3 mechs like in the whole list of MechWarrior 4
Yeah,
Mercenaries
the
that can even
Marauder.
hold the thing, you know?
Yeah,
The Marauder 2C.
can use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Marauder
can
2C
use
was
it.
nuts. Ow, dead.
Yeah, that's what I stole. I actually in my Let's Play I actually bought the I bought the Behemoth 2, stole the gun, and then stuck it on a Marauder 2 because I wanted something a bit faster.
I was gonna just mention before with the way I had to do the MechWarrior 4 Let's Play and stuff, and even MechWarrior 3, is I recorded with Shadowplay, and Shadowplay fortunately doesn't cut the recording when it switches resolution, but what you have to do is you have to start recording in game, so it starts recording in the 1920 by 1080 resolution, so that when it switches back to the menu, it'll crop it in the correct 4:3 aspect ratio for you and scale it without changing resolution mid recording. You know,
Yeah,
so it was a way easier to manage in editing that way.
Yeah, the major problem with me is that I use a capture card, and then when something happens that changes the resolution of the screen, the capture card freaks the fuck out. So
What's your graphics card again? Do you have NVIDIA?
I have a I have a GTX 1080.
Okay,
so,
then
yay.
you can use Shadowplay, because I would
I
say
know I can, but I'm just kind of I'm just trying to looking sort of looking around for a good time to actually attempt to
right.
get MechWarrior 3 running.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I can definitely help you with that. I was saying though, because MechWarrior 3 and 4 are such old games, the necessity of a capture card isn't really there. You know, you don't really need it because it's not like the GPU power is so extensive.
Yeah, exactly. MechWarrior 4, honestly, well, with the Mech Tech update making everything nice and pretty, but MechWarrior 4, honestly, it didn't necessarily age that badly. MechWarrior 3 is no.
Really, I'm surprised about that. I think MechWarrior 3 looks better than 4 in a lot
Well,
of
MechWarrior
ways.
3 looks better, but in terms of technical prowess,
Oh,
MechWarrior
technical,
4 is,
yeah.
MechWarrior 4 is just I had
It's
to figure out how to
easier
get
to
it to
get.
install and run, which is
Yeah.
I had to manually set the installer to the setup file to run in the actual run command and not actually use the shortcut, and that got
Yeah.
it to run, and there were no more problems.
Yeah. MechWarrior 3 is definitely a lot harder to get to.
MechWarrior
fucking run.
3, I remember attempting to play, and I had all these surreal bugs where vehicles would bounce up into the air and I couldn't kill them.
That's tied to frame rate. You have to lock
Yeah,
frame
it's-
rate
that's
to
a frame
60.
rate issue.
Yeah, it's it has so many weird things tied to frame rate where a modern system just makes the engine go nuts.
Yeah,
But it is
I actually,
yeah.
fortunately,
You need-
in the live stream I did of MechWarrior 3 just recently, last week, I'm using DG Voodoo now, which is a bit of a render hook, right, to actually allow you to render the game in Direct3D 8 instead of 6 that came with the game. So it helps and fixes a lot of things. The reason I never used it before is because there was a bug with it where you couldn't get the aspect ratio correct. They fixed that, so now you can actually run the game at 1080p, but the renderer allows it to run in its correct aspect ratio and native resolution without scaling the stupid fucking HUD, because back then the heads-up display was tied to the resolution. So the lower resolution your HUD, the bigger your HUD was and easier to read everything. The higher res, everything got so tiny you couldn't see your heads-up display at all. You know,
the old school problem.
that's all been
like,
fixed now with DG Voodoo, and you can run MechWarrior 3 pretty much flawlessly. I streamed MechWarrior 3 for like 2-3 hours with no crashes. It was a fucking miracle. So
Jesus.
I will definitely. I'll hook you up with that after.
I think Shivaxi will agree with me on this. MechWarrior 3 will always be the best commercial mech simulator.
Oh,
it's a much more like I played it and it's pretty much the like in comparison MechWarrior 4 is kind of an arcade game in comparison.
Real gyroscope simulation, which we are lacking for, unfortunately, because of the way we actually realize mechs, it cannot be done.
What I loved about MechWarrior 3 had a lot of things implemented that really brought out the simulator aspect of a MechWarrior title that literally no other MechWarrior game has, which is a couple of examples are recoil for weapons based on where you place them. So, you know, Gauss, PPC in your right arm, your whole torso will jerk to the right. And being hit by heavier weapons will actually, it's less about screen shake when you get hit by explosives or heavy weapons, and more about actually turning your torso for you.
Yeah.
You get hit with a Gauss rifle or something, your whole torso will get moved and turned. Your pitch will get knocked up or down depending where you get hit.
And it's also
fucking amazing.
Because it's more realistic, it's got more a more detailed component-driven damage. Like I think MechWarrior Online kind of starts to get to the level of detail, but it's not as smooth. And also because
not even close.
Because it's so detailed, it's also a hell of a lot more lethal. Like I remember attempting to play Pirate's Moon and starting the pirate campaign.
That shit is hard. That shit's way hard right away.
They started me off in a Thor, and I'm like, oh, well, shit, a heavy mech. Well, this is nice of them. I walked up and got instantly gibbed by a base turret.
Yep.
I took one shot and instantly the mech just dropped dead, and I'm like, oh.
Yep.
That's a problem.
Yeah. With the MechWarrior 3 campaign original, you start out with the Bushwhacker. It's not too often you'll want to run light mechs in that campaign. I mean, you can for maybe some of the earlier missions, but...
Benno's commenting that only MB3 had C3 systems, and when MWO only did it. No, that's not true. We also have C3.
Mm-hmm. C3 is in MechWarrior 3 too.
Yeah, of course. It actually has the proper master-slave system in there as well.
Yeah, you have to run the master, and you give all your AI buddies the C3 slave, and then it's easier to allow them. What does it help do? It lets you target specific
command the AI
for
peons.
Whatever is in their radar range, you can see as well.
Right. Yeah. So it's extended radar range essentially, which is just what MechWarrior Online has as a standard, and I really don't like their radar system.
Oh my god, this is so terrible. Their C3 system is so terrible.
Well, you see, the issue with MechWarrior Online, I think, mainly just on a basic gameplay level, is that everything feels so brittle. It doesn't have the MechWarrior 3. Everything's really not very durable at all. Everything's really, because it's trying to be more realistic, and things sort of feel like, it has actual armoring and thus is fallible when something shoots through you.
There's definitely there's not balance there. You won't get balance there.
The problem
builds to run and builds not to run.
Yeah, the problem with MechWarrior Online is that the fact that it's kind of trying to be a more pick up and play. It's got the difficulty level of a simulator game, which means that there's a lot of hiding and standing still and waiting for people to expose themselves.
Indeed.
And using cover. And then when you step out of cover, you get mobbed by 5 people and die instantaneously. It's probably one of the most frustrating things about playing that game is the fact that it's got World of Tanks syndrome, where you just kind of sit around and wait for somebody to do something stupid. And then if you're and until then you just kind of wait and don't play the game. Living Legends, everything has a little bit more, it's it's not exactly MechWarrior 3 level of lethality and detail, but it's got a little bit more, sort of give to it. That you can kind of, tanks, for example, and just vehicles in general, because of the way the armor system works, you can kind of drive around and take a bit of damage, then just, poke at people and then run away.
Yeah.
In MechWarrior Online, that doesn't work like that. It's kind of like you get into an engagement, you're stuck in that engagement, and if you pick the wrong engagement to get stuck in, you're dead.
true. That's also why I fell in love with
Oh
MechWarrior
shit!
Living
I stood there too long.
because it's an experience that is quite close to MechWarrior 3 actually.
Yeah, I'd say so. Honestly, it's probably about the closest you get without actually being that. But
In MechWarrior 3, yeah.
yeah, the major limitations between stopping that is Crisis. That's about it. Some things are not replicatable here.
Yeah.
But
Zeno says the problem you guys have in Living Legends is that clan mechs. There are clan mechs with C3. This is absolutely Desgra. Which is, I mean, the thing with Living Legends, we can't be 100% true to the lore because then nothing would even be balanced, honestly.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
I love the way Living Legends
yeah,
balances things here.
The canon is one thing, but it really has to be still adapted to a video game environment.
It has to be fun. It has to be.
And
yeah.
And just on an observation level, this is taking place in like if you looked at this really hard, it's taking place at like 3060, like post FedCom Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's kind of crazy and all over the place anyway.
This is the game is set closely to the jihad, basically.
Yeah, so everything's kind of just flying around and everybody's mixing tech and being heretical.
After this game here, I noticed, Phontomen, you're not even in this game, are you?
I am in this game. Where are you? I'm on the other team.
Yeah, you are on the
other team.
When
did I get switched over here?
You filthy clanner! God damn it!
I didn't even realize.
Jesus Christ.
I'm too busy trying to actually, I know,
we've been lost in conversation
with the developers.
Been lost in conversation. I didn't even notice. I was like, where is he? He's not even here. I was gonna say, after this game, I'll probably end the stream here. It's been about 3 hours, so. Right. But I might still be playing anyway, just for the funsies of it. But I think we've hit everything that's new. I played both of the new mechs. I played the new vehicles. I tried the aerospace and failed miserably, so there was that. And I mean, what else is there? I think it covers about it.
Well, if you crash enough, you can still apply for Clan Seafox.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for covering all this. It's been amazing to have all these streams. It's really great.
Yeah,
especially
it seems to get a lot of
release day.
Yeah, it seems to get a lot of attention whenever this is live stream. So I figured we should do that
helps
for
us out a lot. And
for,
thanks everybody for watching too.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good game and it deserves publicity. So if I can, if me and Shivaxi can give it, we'll give it because we need the horizon of games out today.
We need more, and I know people are going to be saying this in the comments later on. People have been telling me that we need more Shiv and Phonto collabs, so we got to play some things together.
You guys definitely work well together.
Doom?
No doubt about it.
Well, no, soon, but thank you.
Oh, I thought you were saying Doom as a suggestion. I was like,
yeah.
Ow.
Maybe not. I trudged through that game. It was a nice experience, but yeah, let's keep the stuff that we can pick up and play, I suppose. But yeah, it's nice that you guys actually are entertained by the stuff that I make and the stuff that Shivaxi makes. It's like I said, you keep making content in a good game, we'll keep talking about it and having fun in it. Good relationship.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very profitable to both sides.
Profitable.
I am gonna have to condemn you guys though for getting rid of my quad UAC5. God, I can't remember the name of the mech now. Rifleman. Yes.
You're so mad you can't even really remember what it is.
That's true. I am taste salt about that. All the salt. So I want it back. Can you guys? Well, actually, this is a serious question now. Are you limited to variants going up to G? Because I noticed there's like no more than G.
No, we're technically not
that's an
limited,
arbitrary
but
right.
it's kind of arbitrary because at that point when you have that many variants,
it messes up the UI.
Well, we could make the UI work with it, but the thing is, there's only so many variants of the same mech that you can make where it doesn't become repetitive. Because otherwise, if you actually think, okay, can we have one more past the G, then it's just like, well, one has UAC2s instead of UAC5, but it's basically the same thing. It just, you lose out on variety if you if you do too many variants.
Oh, there's Phontomen. Hi, and the Chevalier.
Bye, and then also at that point, without min-maxing, it becomes kind of hard to really give variants a purpose.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going for the Phonto kill.
And we're usually trying to make variants that are balanced and just are fun and make sense. And
Hi.
we try to make them feel somewhat.
This is a bad idea because I'm already damaged.
You're lucky I can't actually target you.
Haha.
Get away.
No, I'm gonna step on you.
Get away. Eh.
Oh, I'm out of Gauss ammo. I guess this is a bad idea to come at you with 2 medium lasers. Well,
You might get away with it because of this chimera.
but if I can get the kill, don't.
Oh.
He's my kill. No, you get back.
Run
You mother. I have 1 laser. Give. Pew. Oh, and I hit you too. Oh my god, you might actually kill me. No, no, I can't deal with the embarrassment of being killed by a battle armor. I'm gonna step on you. You squish, maybe.
Get back.
Oh my god, how are you not dead? I hit you again. Come on. I hit you again. What the fuck?
I didn't get killed, but whatever. Yes.
God damn it.
And my Chevalier is still alive.
I hit you so many times. I mean, BA is OP. Please nerf.
Yeah, I told you, secret skill mode.
God
Yeah,
damn.
we'll work on that for the BA patch. Soon, TM.
You were like, I didn't even see you had health left. You were just like a sliver.
Yeah, though I honestly have to say, just in general just in general on the like purpose of gameplay for battle armor, having somebody eject and have a battle armor is really just annoying most of the time.
It's fun.
It's like you thought you won a fight, and then all of a sudden you have to deal with this incredibly small target, and then if you're in an assault mech, it just becomes comedic.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily gonna miss that kind of thing when battle armors become more regimented and like it's a thing that you buy and you can't just kind of like get in a battle armor and then okay, I'm gonna cram myself into this cockpit.
Yeah, well, it used to be really bad when the battle armor actually still retained its canonically light laser, because it actually could pretty much finish something off that was heavily damaged very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have 70,000 C-bills.
Yeah, you used to be able to like carry like your man pack PPC and shit with you into the cockpit of the mech,
Oh, Jesus.
and just you just eject with PPC and heavy laser.
It's like now activate skill mode. Just the MLG button.
Although I will say though, I do like that when you eject, you're at least in like the default battle armor suit because it gives you some sort of chance. Not really, but at least it's there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think it's balanced-ish. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't like to see it just like you eject and suddenly you're just a human and you fall on the ground and die. Like, oh, I just fell from like 3 stories up because I was in a mech and I just splatted on the ground.
We're going to think about that, what we are going to do with ejected pilots.
Because the whole ejected thing is a unique aspect of Living Legends where you can eject and still have a fighting chance, even if it's a slim one, and I like that aspect of Living Legend. I don't want to see that just like completely go away.
Which is something in contrast to like MechWarrior 4 where you eject and you're a tiny Union dropship.
Yeah. Oh, and was that Black Knight?
Let's see here. I'm gonna try out the heavy PPC now since I don't think I've actually used it yet.
Oh yeah,
Rather,
I only used
I
it
haven't
once.
gotten
It's
a
purple.
chance to use it.
It's purple.
It is in fact a purple. It's got the thirst. It's crackling with sexual energy.
Oh god.
That's the best PPT description I've heard so far.
I picked it up because somebody like made a joke about the Call of Duty World War II.
Help!
Garand just being
Help!
like,
Help
purple.
me! Everything is at me! Oh god! Why me? Why? Oh god. And I'm dead. Oh god.
Let's see
As soon as
here.
I run in, everyone's just like, ah.
Okay, so let's see if I can get into the fight. And Rommel is
Xena
actually
said-
very nimble.
He said, what if ejecting put you into a PAL, P-A bracket L bracket, rather than a full BA?
Yeah, that's actually one of the options we're thinking of. The pilot suit might be actually a PAL. We're in the process of designing the thing right now and just thinking everything through, then seeing how we can split it off into sections. What's feasible to do in a set amount of time and what isn't based on our resources. But yeah, the PAL might very well happen. What we definitely want to do is have 2 heavier kinds of BA. Most likely the Gnome and the Phalanx, which are a clan heavy BA that might be able to dual wield, and the Phalanx might have some kind of sniper stealthy capabilities.
Dual wielding battle, a Doom guy, the battle armor.
What has heavy PPCs that I can take here?
There's the Argus, and there's a Rommel with a heavy PPC as well, and I don't know if there's a Regulator with a heavy PPC. There might be.
I think there might be. I think I remember seeing it, but I took the Rommel.
The Rommel is pretty good, but
there is
it might
not a
be
Regulator
hard
with one
on this map. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of is because there's a lot of dips and valleys right here, and it's becoming an issue to get into one where I can shoot people without exposing myself to like half the team.
It's the Rommel E, and I can't afford it. Darn!
That is a Daishi. Oh boy.
I will. Oh my god, already? Jeez. All right, I'm taking the Argus F then.
Okay, and I put myself in a very bad situation, and now I'm surrounded by Arguses.
The heavy PPC is not on too many assets.
Oh. I seem to be stuck. Charge! Ow! Okay, and yeah, I can see how just changing generally how battle armor and the how basically things work outside of Mechs would just take up an immense amount of testing because it's a bunch of entirely new systems that need to be designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically reworking the whole code base for the infantry, for the BA implementation from the ground up, doing a lot of implementation and then playtesting, balancing, seeing how far the art is actually, because we have some 3D assets, but we don't actually know to what degree they're rigged. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm pretty confident
more archaeology.
we can tackle that. Yeah, a lot of archaeology, but that's nothing new. Basically, everything we do is.
It's archaeology, yes.
Yeah.
Software archaeology.
Yeah.
This is what resurrecting good games is like. You just kind of dig around.
Somebody,
you know how in 40k it's like with the tech priests and how you just have those old arcane rituals that you follow, but nobody has an idea why that needs to be done. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do every day.
It's like it's just because the machine spirit demands it.
Yeah, we bless the machine spirit and just pray to the Omnissiah that things don't just fall
Okay,
apart.
so now I'm looking at the. I'm just looking at the entire MechWarrior Living Legends development team right now as a bunch of tech priests in a Star League like defense.
Pretty accurate.
Like a Star League depot or like a a cache.
We are pretty comstar-like in that regard. For example, to actually edit the database to make the surface effects happen, I have had to work with Excel 2003.
That doesn't sound like fun.
I mean that Excel isn't really bad, but if you use anything with more modern than something from that era, the file will just break, and that's it.
My favorite error we had so far with just random stuff breaking was actually from the 081 fix that we brought out after we released 080, and well, we tested all the stuff for that fix, and everything was fine, and it worked out, and most of it was lab tests, and then suddenly that fucking PPC heat happened. Like, suddenly every PPC had heat transfer, and we were like, how does this even happen? And then we realized there was a broken piece of code in the PPCs that never worked. Like, it was in there, but it never started working.
Help!
And it had like super old heat transfer values as well, with a heat system that wasn't as punishing. And for some reason, we didn't even touch it. That really old code piece that never fucking worked started working. And then how we also really lived up to it.
It got recompiled correctly.
It got really awesome.
An ancient evil has awoken.
Oh.
It was so crazy.
We basically designed the plasma cannon by accident at that point.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ever implement the plasma cannon?
Probably not with this heat
really
system. No.
Turbo flamer.
Unless we do a major rework for the heat system, it's just gonna be too OP because heat is so punishing in our game.
Oh god.
Yeah, because it is, as soon as you overheat, you are basically on the razor edge of dying.
Yeah, you're melting at that point.
Oh!
Even if it's just
that
a
hurt.
little bit.
That was heavy PPC.
Yeah,
Ow.
even that little hit bit hurts a lot.
Yeah, so it's basically just
Because the
stay
thing
away
is,
from the red line.
If you, what you gotta consider is even if it's just a little bit per asset, what's gonna happen is people are gonna gang up on like 5 of these assets and then insta explode any enemy mech if they just everybody just focus fires. And that cumulative heat effect is just what makes it so lethal. That's
Welcome
what
to the
in
center of the
081 as
universe.
well.
5 mechs with plasma cannons.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
Here we go. Here's an Argus with
Yeah.
heavy PPC. Alright, we're going with heavy PPC again because I haven't used it too much. I've been neglecting that a little bit. Phontomen, you're still on the wrong team, I think.
I am still on the wrong team. However, I'm functioning. I'm fine. We're also winning, so.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's because we have traitors in our midst.
Yes, I'm feeding them. I'm feeding them. You know, decrypted C3 information.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Ah, running into the
Even though
wall.
I took the regulator with the Arrow 4s and just kind of like stood there and fired generally at people's directions until I ran out of ammo.
One thing we haven't talked about is actually that Thunder Rift has now VTOLs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it really feels like playing Descent now. It's amazing.
Descent.
Yeah.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
have
if
you have the
don't you
ceiling to
remember-
watch out for.
Yeah, Thunder Rift is a cave system. So having a
Jesus.
VTOL there is gonna be interesting.
That's
We could play that next.
That's interesting.
Can we get the map to switch to that next, or?
I think you might be able to rock to vote it.
Yes, you can vote for that.
Yeah.
If you can convince people to vote Thunder Rift, then you can go there.
How do we vote? I don't even know how to do that.
It's just rock exclamation mark rock to vote.
Okay, and will it bring up like a menu I can choose that map specifically?
It'll bring up a voting menu, and the map might be amongst it. Hopefully, it probably
Yeah.
will because there's gonna be
Let's
official maps
try right
for
now.
now.
Wait, shit. Rock the vote.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Oh.
it says map vote soon, and it'll give you a list of maps to vote.
Okay.
And then you press exclamation mark and then just the number of the map.
Yeah, if not, I'll end the stream after this one. We're about to end with we got like 10 minutes left. But we might
no
run out of
Thunder
tickets.
Rift.
Nope,
Yeah.
no Thunder. Well, we won't be playing Descent this evening. What a
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah, because
Now we just need-
the new map is next, but we've already streamed it. So
Yeah, now
Yeah.
now we just need battle armors. You know,
Oh,
in
I
blue
love that
scuba
heavy
gear to
PPC.
just kind of jump around.
oh well, that's dead.
Hopefully every aspect of it.
Whoa, that was really close.
Oh yeah, there's a big explosion over there. Hello.
It just kind of silhouetted the factory building in kind of a really ominous and terrifying way.
Oh god.
Also, Arrow 4s. Ow.
We got Goat and a Mad Cat over here. Me no likey. Me no likey the Goat and the Mad Cat.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Running away.
Okay, the people just want to play Oasis.
Yeah. That's what I noticed. So.
Play
It's
Sandblaster
understandable
2.0.
because it's the new
I can
thing.
barely see.
Yeah.
Come here, you little. Ow. How about PPC to the face? Phew! Heavy PPC.
Okay, that's another nuclear. I think. Whoa.
That
No,
heavy
it's
PPC
fine.
looks so cool with the purple.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I did fine, but I backed up, and then a thumper shell just flew past my
Having
face.
a 1v1 with my own mech here, Osiris or Argus rather. Jeez. Wait, does the heavy PPC have a minimum range, by the way?
No, none of our PPCs have a minimum range.
No, we don't have that. Or
We don't really like
Oh,
that kind
he's
of
down.
design philosophy because it doesn't make that much sense on
Right.
Yeah.
on
Well-
energy weapons, anyways.
Yeah, because it's like it's not gonna hurt
How
when
would-
it's coming out of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
how would that even work?
Yeah. I think on missiles it's kind of believable. I mean, kind of. And the
Oh, God.
lore just says the warheads don't arm properly,
Yeah.
but with the PPCs,
Yeah.
it's like, why would it not do damage at close range? The only
I
reason
think
it does
oh, God.
cannon pads is you just can't aim well.
Gotta
with
go
them, but
fast,
still
I
do
got
damage
mask.
if they hit.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like it was like bored out as sort of like an intentional design decision because the E effect, so they didn't like a pilot didn't inadvertently disable his own mech,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
but then also snub-nose PPC. But then again, since you guys aren't doing that, snub-nose PPC in this game doesn't have a point.
Yeah, worthless for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Snub knows if we were ever gonna do that, it might be just something really short range and more damage or something.
It's a
but
PPC shotgun.
PPC shotgun.
This is such a close match right now.
Yeah, there are good matches all around right now. It's awesome.
Yeah, pretty balanced. What? Oh god, I don't even know what to take.
This
Alright,
Demolisher is just kind of sitting here soaking up all this damage.
we're going with Cauldronborn.
Demolisher, please. Please go away.
Let's go with the Prime. The Prime Cauldronborn with way too many weapons than I have weapon group for. So
Got it! Good.
there's more weapon groups than I have buttons on my mouse for. Oh boy, let's. Okay.
There's that hag off in the distance, just birding away.
I like how the Gauss rifle and the LB5X AC are in the same group. Very good. I guess that works actually. Boy. More Gauss.
I'm kind of just sitting here thinking about what this game would be like with a more sophisticated lighting engine in the dead of night.
Yeah, I actually need to turn night vision on now because it's gotten so dark I can't see. So let's wrap up the stream since we have 5 minutes left in the game, and actually we're out of tickets here.
0 tickets, so...
Yeah.
Well...
At last minute questions or comments for the devs or me or Phontomen, let us know now. We're going to be wrapping up the stream in about 5 minutes here.
That seems reasonable.
I've been streaming 3.5 hours, so
Yeah.
Well,
it's
it's been a while.
stream.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been a productive night, and
Been a
you know,
big patch.
thank you guys for joining us. It's nice to actually talk to developers developing a game that I'm playing. You know, I come from a land of World of Tanks where we have to kind of sift through Russian Q&As to vaguely get an idea, and then even if we know what's going on, we can't say anything because they'll never listen to us.
Well, thanks a lot for hosting this. It's amazing
Yeah.
to have this on stream. It's great to have all you people watching. We're really happy about that.
Yes, this is why we do this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's something to live for.
Totally. Definitely is.
There we go. Eat some missiles.
We have enemy team has 0 tickets. Yet the game.
Ooh.
There it is.
Yep.
The clock
and
didn't show
the
up.
game is over.
Well,
Shoot my teammate. Q. Second place, not bad. I think I did all right. Phontomen in 9th over there. Jeez. Catch
Yeah, I
up,
haven't been
scrub.
I haven't been having a good night. I'm focusing on playing, and I'm also trying to focus on carrying the conversation, and the conversation is mostly winning. So it's like, yeah, I'm just kind of doing shit. But hey, it's not every day you get to talk to the developers of one of your favorite games. So well, I hope I use the time well.
Xeno wants to reiterate a question
so.
regarding why external heat sources aren't capped, which would prevent things like the plasma cannons from being OP. I guess it's more of a suggestion. Oh, connection timeout. I just lost
Oh,
connection.
good. We were done.
Good.
We were done anyway.
I was done with the
Fine,
stream
finish.
anyway. I don't need none of this. Fucking tell me to go. I'll tell me when to go. All right. Let's just wrap up some of the stuff here. So he
what
said,
happened to Wandering Samurai? Yeah, they all went their own way basically.
Well, you mean where the people went, or?
Yeah.
They went in a lot of different directions. Like a couple of people still know each other and still keep in contact. A couple of people went using the Living Legends experience to get into some jobs. Like the 2 founders went to Crytek, then into Star Citizen, and now one of the founders, Kami,
Games
is
with
doing,
questionable
is doing
engines.
Solar Warden now, which is a space game developed
Yes,
on Unreal Engine 3.
I am
4, sorry.
I am alpha testing that with the developer.
Yeah,
that's
actually,
so
Shivaxi,
fun right now. It's really cool. I can't
throw
I
the
can't,
link into that.
I'm not allowed to. Oh, I mean, yeah, I can throw the link to it.
Yeah, to the
but
homepage,
I'm not allowed
that's
to like
fine.
show any game footage yet because it's still like super
Yeah,
under wraps.
throw the link into it so everybody sees it. It's gonna be really fun.
Can you actually do it right now?
Definitely.
Because I can't at the moment with what I'm doing. But throw it into the chat.
Yeah, 1 second.
But yeah, Xeno had a question about saying like, you know, you could make external heat sources capped. so that like you couldn't go over a certain. I guess he's talking about like a certain heat threshold that would prevent like plasma cannons from being OP or something like that.
Yeah, the idea has merit. We would have to look into it. That's
Yeah.
There's still a few edge cases where it can kind of still screw people over a lot. Like, let's say the PPC hits you just half a second before you fire a heat-intensive weapon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the PPC, the plasma cannon, or whichever deals the heat.
And
Yeah,
Sir
it's-
Arcana asked, sorry, what was that, Phontomen?
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's still gonna lead to a lot of really unfortunate and annoying situations.
Sir Arcana asked,
It
do any
would.
of us play off stream? I think we all do, don't we? Like I
Yeah.
play Living Legends
course,
sometimes just
yes.
on my
Yeah.
own, and you know,
You can
Yeah,
always.
most-
you
I
can
don't
al-
only
you-
play when I stream or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can.
Well-
You can basically always find me on Chaos Match, for example.
Yeah, there's the Discord, there's the TeamSpeak, there's usually people
Yeah.
playing all the time.
So
I'm looking at the server list right now, and
people
it looks like everybody's updated right now. We have like a bunch of servers. Somebody,
Yeah.
oh, there was a question I saw and I never answered, which was, do I still host my own Living Legends server? I haven't in a while because I haven't been caught up with the updates. I might do it again though, and I'll host my own server for Living Legends, which would be nice. I still have it. It's just it needs to be updated and reworked a little bit. So.
And I haven't been recording for the last month and a half, really, just because I've been like kind of drained from all this work and just busy with other things. But now that the updates are going on, you'll probably see me in game a lot more, and I'll probably be recording basically all the time.
Glad
That's
to have
great.
that. Glad to hear.
We have missed
Amazing.
that.
Well, it's nice to know I have fans in the dev team. I feel
Definitely.
so complete now.
Oh, I've been watching your streams a lot, Fonto.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
We do.
good. I make money on those.
Fonto's life is
Very, very small amounts of money, but they help pay the bills.
I once got 1,000 views and
Always
made
good.
2 pennies.
Have you guys actually
Gee,
set up a
Mom,
Patreon or something like that? Because with a lot of YouTubers that I've been talking to or that I've been watching, they usually, a lot of them just monetize it over Patreon.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
already have one. I don't know, Fonto, do you have one yet or no?
I have one as well, and I set it up mainly because this year for YouTube has actually been really, really terrible because
Yeah.
of the ad strike.
Yeah.
Like
Ad
some people, like the bigger people, they took a noticeable hit, but they're still fine. But everybody basically took a 20 to 40% hit on their income,
Ooh,
just
yeah.
right in the
my
gut. So
my channel actually just got hit
Yeah.
by the whole adpocalypse thing, and a bunch of my videos got, you know, yellow flagged with the yellow $sign, limited or no
That-
ads because unsuitable content. And I
That's
can't
a
even
new-
refute it because you need at least 1,000 views within
Yeah.
7 days to even
That's-
request a manual review.
Yeah,
That's
so
a-
messed
that's-
all of that is so messed up.
My
yeah,
average.
there's a lot.
Sorry, go on.
That's a new thing that just added like a couple months ago, but the ad strike has been going on since April. Like for
Yeah.
me, it's actually really annoying because I just got up to the point where it's like I can make the amount of money in order to get payouts from Google in a month, and then as soon as I got up there, and as soon as I would have started to crawl away, my income hit the floor. So basically, I've been stuck at the same area for almost an entire year. So
Yeah.
that's one of the more
My-
like frustrating parts about it.
My goal
But
is to
yeah.
just drop monetizing from YouTube entirely and just have a Patreon. Because if I can
Well,
just
I-
like survive off the Patreon and the money that I get from that, I don't care about ad revenue from YouTube. I would gladly
Well-
drop ads from YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm kind of like I'm sort of I have a Patreon and I kind of don't have anything on it aside from just like it's a donation box and I clearly state that it's a donation
Right.
box.
Yeah. The same with.
But
mine.
it's because I don't have anything to really give people aside from the stuff that I'm already going on.
Yeah.
But the main thing why I like YouTube is like YouTube it feels like a wage, so it's more legitimate than just hey give me money guys.
Yeah, I don't like the sellouty aspect nature of like you kind of have to like promote your Patreon and all this jazz. You know, it's like.
But yeah, but the situation with me is like I started it mainly because I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm doing the YouTube thing and everybody's doing this, so why don't I do it too? Because it's not like it won't help, even if like because I was very leery about being one of those hey like, comment, and subscribe
I
at
never
the end
do
of
that.
every
I
video.
fucking I would
I'm like-
kill myself if I. Ever
I know
do
people
that.
find that annoying, and I don't do it. And I felt like having a Patreon was like it donate to my Patreon. It was just adding more stuff onto that. But
Yeah.
I decided, you know what, everyone does it, and it's helping, and like it's going to help. So I put it out there.
Yeah, you come to a point in time where you realize if you're gonna make this succeed and try to like make a living
Yeah.
doing something you love, you have to be a little sellouty. It's just a little
Yeah.
bit. You kind of have to plug yourself. You have to promote yourself.
Well,
yeah.
as Tom
just
Lehrer-
marketing.
You
as
have to
Tom
market
Lehrer-
yourself.
Indeed.
Yeah, you do.
As
Yeah.
Tom Lehrer would say, I prefer to call it compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with it either, because I mean, well, you wanna make your living with it, so you can spend more of your time doing the thing you love, and everybody profits from it.
Yeah.
You can actually focus more of your time into making videos, and in return, people get more videos because you don't have to work as long in other jobs.
Yes, exactly. And one of the things with YouTube is you really got to like, in order to make it work to the extent that, like, for example, my friend Gom, who I'm currently like roommates with right now, he's basically paying for everything right now, and he makes a hilarious amount of money. More or less, in order to actually really get to that level, you have to treat YouTube like a full-time job. And if you don't, you're gonna just stagnate and kind of waffle around. And there's also a lot of really sort of weird particular stuff that you have to realize about YouTube, where you might think that some things are logical, but then there's a lot of particulars that make it not logical. Like, subscriber counts are mostly a lie in certain cases. Like, people that have lots of subscribers get lots of views, but really, you're not going to see those numbers. Like, it's going to be very rare if you have, like, views on par with your subscriber count, no matter how big you are.
Yeah, there was a guy I was watching who was doing a thing on the whole, like, adpocalypse bullshit, and his channel got, I think it's dependent on the channel how bad it is, and with this guy, he says he gets 1 million views on a video now, it's about $130, and that's it. That sounds extreme.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure exactly, but then again, how long's the video as well? Because that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another super secret insider secret.
This
the longer
is something
the video is, the better the ads are.
Yeah. This is just something I was watching, sort of like, this is what he was talking about was happening with his channel. And I think it is different for everybody, but it's still like a big problem. And one thing I was gonna point out, and is a little bit sort of like self-promoting, sellouty, but like for you and me, Phontomen, if just even half of our subscribers pledged $1 a month through Patreon, we would be set for life.
Well,
right?
we would actually, we wouldn't be set for life.
Not for life, but like that's that's $2,000 a month.
Yeah, and for me that's 6,000. So
and that's all
I
for you that's 6,000. That's all I need.
That's great.
Well, if I had all my subs, that would be 4,000 for me, and that's like. That's all I need. I don't need any more than that. I'm dropping monetizing from YouTube. Fuck monetizing from YouTube.
That's the thing that honestly, that's the thing that's really weird about doing stuff on the internet, especially on YouTube. The numbers, while they don't necessarily pay out all that well on the small scale, even on the small scale,
it matters.
The numbers are obscene if you actually start to analyze it. Like, I literally do, like right now, I literally do entertain thousands of people per day. The views are there. So the numbers are like very, like, at some level when you start getting this thing together, you kind of feel like a space wizard, basically, with the amount of people that you have funneling in.
Yeah.
Because it's like kind of jaw-dropping if you sit and analyze it really hard. But then again, the monetization of it is kind of wonky in some cases, so you need lots of return views, and, you need more videos, and you need content, you need to get people's attention with a lot of other, like, just being, a good personality, being informative, or doing a lot of entertaining stuff. And getting people's attention is still hard, but once you start getting this going, it starts snowballing into this ridiculous monster of a money generating machine, which is kind of the reason why I got into it, mainly because I knew it was something that I could do, and I knew it was something that could pay out something significant, and
you have fun doing it.
Yeah, I do have fun doing it, and also it's something. It gets to the point where it's kind of disturbing at the end of it, and near the higher fringes of it, which I believe I can get to, but time will tell how far I go.
Yeah, I like how the stream has ended with us talking about YouTube.
Just other problems.
Excellent.
Yeah, just like fucking how shit YouTube is right now. But
the moral of the story is, go pay Shivaxi and Phonto and go play MechWarrior Living Legends.
They said it, not me.
Yeah, we can get other people to say it for us, and then we look good.
It's more legitimate.
We don't have to sell
other
out.
people tell you to pay me money.
We'll just tell everybody else to sell out for us, and we'll be golden. So.
But thank you for that. It helps a lot.
I'm sure I'll have links to. I actually already have all the links in the description for this stream to like my stuff and Phontomen stuff. His channel's in there, so. All that, download Living Legends, it's in there, it's free, easy installer.
Go play
One-click install. Yeah, big update, awesome update, by the way. It's fucking, I love it. So, I think that about wraps it up. Sorry we got a little weird and off topic, but yeah. I think that's it. I don't know. Do you have an outro, Phontomen? I don't know. You don't really do one as much as I don't really do either an intro or an outro. So.
Well, I suppose we'll see you next game, folks.
That works.
That's my best. That's my best Duncan Fisher
Alright,
impersonation. But whatever. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll
Thank
see you next
guys.
time.
What? Good. Bye. You
Thanks,
said it.
everybody.
Okay.
Have
Yes,
a good
thanks
evening.
everyone.
Bye.
Next time.